Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries, the sealed pages of Verglas. We are the Rose of Fate. My name is Mo, and next to me is the Harbinger of Death. Look at his face, Cisco Blanco.
Yo! Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for being here. We are gonna give you a spectacle to remember today.
For
Yay!
sure. And tonight, our main characters are enjoying a good night's rest, while our players are permitted a freedom pass for a few nights to be as naughty as they want. We have Lucky, Mark, Ross, Joey, Luke, and Andy. Say hello, unfaithful heroes.
Hello, unfaithful
Hello.
heroes.
Oh
How we doing?
no.
I hope you
Well,
guys are prepared today because there's going to be quite a few surprises. But before the surprise come, Cisco, please go ahead.
yes,
Announcements, please.
announcements. All right. For those of you who are new to our stream and have not watched our previous episode, please go and check us out right away on after the stream ends. Lots of our streams are here in Twitch. Otherwise, we have a YouTube channel where we have all our memory episodes, all the old ones, one shots, the whole campaigns there at Rollers of Fate D&D. Also, that includes our other streams like the Eye of Observation on Wednesday and Curse Strat Dining Barovia on Sundays as well. Also, if you want to send us any fan art or any messages or any communicate with us, please do so at rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. We also have a Twitter at FateDND. We update our schedule and some D&D news and stuff in there. Also, some of our games can be a little bit gory, inappropriate, adult language, so feel free to step away and come back in a few seconds. I'm sure we'll be finished with that scene and we will welcome you again, please. Also, if you haven't done it already, give us a follow. It helps be part of our community. It will kind of spread our stream to as many people as possible and help us with the algorithm. And yeah, thanks so much for being here. And back to you, Mo.
Thank you very, very much. Also, if you're looking at the screen right now and you're thinking, where are the character stats gone? Well, they've been thrown in the bin and things will happen. Anyway, let's jump in. Thank you guys for joining us today and playing with us. And to everyone who is tuning in at home, please make yourself comfortable as we settle in to see what mysteries shall be revealed today. Previously on the sealed pages of Verglas, the battle against Ignis the Hungry continued as the dragon unleashed multiple breaths to attack those that it was trapped in this cave with. But the strength of the caravan was too strong as they used their combined strength to defeat the dragon. Now unconscious, they tied and buried the dragon, leaving only its head above the dirt, and waited for Willowban and Celebi to return. A couple of hours passed, and they had not returned, and the burden of the curse that was on them weighed heavy on Bruce. So he focused on the divine mote bestowed upon him at the Night Shard and asked to help remove the curse on the party. And so she did. As if the light of the moon was shining from the pool next to them, the cocks stepped into their birth suits, schlong hanging freely, and their shafts cleansed of the curse once and for all. Soon after this event, the clerics arrived with the choker, repaired and attached it onto Ignis. And a little while later, Ignis shrunk back into his fairy form, Ruin Synergy. Although their methods were unorthodox, some of the party believed what these clerics did was beneficial for the world. And as the conversation continued, the caravan began to see that these two were definitely more than they seemed. And before they left, they decided to show their true form. Celebi, a divine being known as a Solar, and a Willowban, a infernal fiend known as an Abishai. Ruin now returned to his former self. The party went back to the Lockwood estate to enjoy a good meal now that they could taste and smell, and had returned to normal. And after a nice evening, they all went to bed. So nice. And this is kind of where the story actually will begin. As the rest of you are sleeping for the night. Please let me know if you can actually hear this.
Oh my god. What was that?
Robot sound?
Whoa, that was a robot sound.
Do I sound robotic?
Yes.
Yes.
Fully like a automaton style.
Is it on purpose?
No.
Transformers, robots in disguise.
Actually, now my voice sounds robotic too. Let me just.
No, you
speak
sound
up.
normal
Oh,
to us.
Not to me.
Yeah, Cisco, to me, you sound normal.
Do I
On
sound okay now
stream it
again?
sounds-
Oh, yep,
Yeah.
now you sound
How
good.
about now?
There you go.
On
Okay.
stream, you sound normal.
Who, me?
Yeah, now it sounds okay. Yeah.
Okay, let me know if you can hear this. And do I sound robotic?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I sound robotic still?
Yes.
Yes.
What
Yes.
is going on? Wow, that's
It's
very
weird.
annoying. What about now?
Still a
Still
robot.
robotic.
One moment.
It sounded quieter.
And now
to
you're
me,
fully
though.
gone.
Are you a robot rolling a nat 1 on a most deception
Hello?
check?
Yep, still
Robot.
robotic.
Once.
Okay, if any of us start singing stick puns, though, I will say I'm dumb. I'm just gonna say that
Oh,
right
no.
now.
You know, it's just dawned on me. In this world, we might not have Transformers, robots in disguise, but we could have shifters, creatures in disguise.
We could not.
We have Warforged. There's Warforges.
Yeah, they're not transforming robots, though. Whereas
Hey.
shifters, on the other hand,
Class are they?
That's when you play the Beast Barbarian.
that
Oh.
doesn't count.
Say
It's just a
something,
thing.
Warforged
actually.
Druids. Warforged Druids.
Say something more
Hmm.
now again.
Oh, I think
Hmm.
Mo's.
Hello?
No, I think
No, he's not.
Okay.
Now you're
I
I
normal.
sound
Yeah.
normal.
Yep.
When
Yeah.
I turn this on, do I still sound out normal?
yeah. You see
Yeah.
now there is quite a few of us has like a robotic echo when we speak.
Wait,
Do we?
what?
Like my
I
on the
don't
stream.
hear it.
Like it
stream.
keeps cutting me off on the very last word.
Do I still sound okay?
Yes.
You still sound okay to us.
I don't.
Great.
It doesn't sound like anyone's getting cut off.
Can you hear the the birds?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, now it's back to normal.
Okay,
it's okay.
great. We can continue. Hopefully, this is not going to be an ongoing issue because it's gonna slow things down. But I really want to let this happen. All right, let's move on. As you all are sleeping, it is Ziggy who is still awake, and you find yourself reading this book, Lore of Lurue. You start opening the pages, and you see that it was written by a person called Eckermain True Silver, around 700 years ago, and tells the tale of a mythical creature that only a few have witnessed, Lurue the unicorn. It is said to be a lesser deity with strong ties to Miliki, a deity, and also to many then it was known as the daughter of Saloon. She was bestowed the mantle Mistress of the Moonlight, and was made the guardian of the forest on the material plane, where she coexisted with humans, elves, and other talking beasts within the forest expanse. And as you read the book, you yawn and get tired and fall asleep with its presence next to you. And dream catches you as the forefront of this story sticks to your thoughts and brings the story to life.
Okay, interesting. Every character is Ziggy, is what I've gathered from that.
I've just realised there's going to be a whole book about Saloon, and Bruce has been sidelined.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna throw this after. I'm just gonna throw it at you at the end of the story when we're back to Ziggy. Here, read the scribble.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. I hope this works. And I don't sound robotic, so I'm gonna. Do I sound robotic?
No.
You're good. You good. You sound good.
Our story starts during the time leading up to the winter solstice, on the final night of Buktar in the year 374 DR. The nearly full moon rises behind wispy clouds as a star-speckled sky darkens against a fading horizon. It seems silent and still here in the heart of the forest, but to anyone who knows the forest well, that silence can be misleading. The fringe of the meadow that borders the forest, tall trees of several varieties stretch up high. Great or formidable mountain peaks scatter around the forest in the distance as the remnant of the setting sun dips below the horizon. A rising full moon illuminates the darkening sky. Journeying through this forest are a strange group of adventurers that have been told of the sighting of red lightning that streaks across the sky without the signs of any storms brewing.
It is nighttime, and you can hear the sound of crows and croaking of frogs around. But stepping out of the brushes is a physical specimen of pure muscle. As he looks around stoically towards the stars, Ross, why don't you go ahead and describe your characters for us, please?
Sure. Stepping into view is not the biggest Goliath you've ever seen, but pretty big. He's quite heavily tattooed, mostly blue, kind of tribal-esque birds and things you would see in the sky, clouds, things that would normally be a sign or an omen of something. He's got a shield and a spear with him, and he's looking around, wondering where that noise is coming from. He hasn't seen anyone else his size for a while. It's quite unusual. He normally sees people. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not.
And as you stand there,
What was your character's name, Rose, please? Sorry.
Irakin.
Irikin, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you.
This is Irikin, the Guardian. Irikin left his tribe of his own accord after feeling he had disgraced the ancestors. He was a sky watcher in the tribe, one who oversaw festivals and rituals. But after misleading signs, the tribe was attacked and several members killed by orcs. His self-imposed exile will last until he feels he has mastered a way to protect the tribe. In his exile, Hoyat, the dead goddess, reached out to him. In order to redeem himself, she believes that she might redeem him and lead the tribe into a new age of spirituality by being more in contact with the ancestors. Irikin felt he had disordered. Now Irikin works to control these new tools and feelings, hoping to return home soon.
you look towards the night sky as you watch the streak of lightning in the distance. And you know you are getting closer. But you look to the left as you feel this touch of fur of a leopard that nuzzles into your hand. But mounted on top of this large cat is a strange, feathered creature? Andy, go ahead and describe your character for us, please.
Ugnip, the rockhopper penguin kenku, stands roughly 3 feet tall. He's a very small. He's a small creature. Riding atop his trusty snow leopard companion. Basically, a cat that refused to leave him alone when it was a cub, and he decided, well, damn, I guess I have a pet now. He's carrying a very oversized crossbow, sort of slung over his shoulder, just occasionally nicking at his snow leopard, affectionately called You, because he couldn't be bothered to name it. He's wearing a studded leather breastplate in addition to sort of standard traveling clothes. Very distinctive sort of yellow eyebrows that sort of go right back to his head, just like a rock hopper penguin would have. And with a very distinctive surly look that is all too common to the breed, as the cat walks up to his oversized companion, and he looks up at him just as Irakin is glancing off into his, kind of goes, he's off looking at the birds again.
And as you sigh,
This is Bugnip. Bugnip was a city watchman from 10 towns in the far north. A surly penguin kangaroo with a death stare to match. In a loop of doing the same work day in and day out, the luck of food and the taunts of being cast by the local farmers, he watched the town as time washed him within a way. Until one day the city walls were attacked by a herd of werewolves. Bugnip saw his countless life flash before his eyes and accepted his fate as the claws of the werewolf was about to strike down until the guardian, and now companion, Ilkin, saved his life. Feeling a debt is owed, also an opportunity to leave the mundane life to protect and serve at home. Came the journeys with Irakin and his leopard psychic, never to look back to the 10 towns again.
you both now know you are getting close to the source as you see the last trickle of the lightning in the distance, Agnip. But Irakin, you feel the kind of bones clatter in the cape that is tied to your belt.
I think I need some help with reading these signs. Should I? I should summon him.
Again, really?
He knows things.
What
He is
sign?
You see the signs. You just pretend you don't.
I hear birds. I see lights in the sky. I see trees going whoosh. A
The
sign
signs
has a...
The signs led me to 10 towns up there.
No, the road led you to... we've done this conversation a million times. Sure, the signs led you there. Right, sure thing. Move your giant ass. Let's go.
1 second. Irakin will reach down to his belt and untie the fastening that keeps it there, and pull out the cloak. And once he's untangled all 4 corners from it, he'll kind of lightly throw 2 of them out like he would a bedspread, and then lower it down as the bones fall, so that it lies in a good square, respectfully.
Click, clink, clink, clink. You hear the bones kind of clatter onto the ground, and then the cape drapes over that. And as you do, what do you say?
As it's falling, is let Deathwalker stride upon thread of life. Again, looking to Agnif.
And with those last words, you begin to hear the sound of voices and whispering around you as you hear the whirling of energies around you before rising and standing up from the ground. Cisco, please introduce your character.
This kind of like cape starts turning red as it was black and kind of like deteriorated and almost destroyed before. The bones that were blackened start to coalesce together as the skin starts to grow, this kind of like ghoulish gray, bluish skin, and filling up the holes on the gaps as this skeletal form starts taking a humanoid shape, growing inside this red cape, slowly forming and filling in these robes, long red robes, as the hood the face remains inside the hood completely, but as he forms, you see that half of his body is completely charred and blackened, and you see bits of a skeleton and bones kind of protruding, and the other half is just like an undead, kind of like a zombified creature, like his jaw kind of slightly wrong, and he's holding a shovel that has a bell on the top of it by the handle, and the shovel itself is made of like a black obsidian crystal. He's also has like this holy symbol that has two scales on it and a skeletal hand holding the scales, like in the middle of his robes, like with this stone-like carving holy symbol. And he's got all these different attachments and other weapons and daggers, and he straight away, as he, without pulling the cape back, just showing his skeletal hand, he says, "Oh, you brought me back. Thank you so much. Nice to see you." He will just look towards Irikin and Ugnip and even Yukat and greet everyone. And kind of
Ugnip.
like creepily, kind of like as he walks, you hear the crunching of his bones. Like,
You know, Wesley, you are still one of the most extra people I have ever met.
No, we are getting close. I think it is best if you go yourself. You see more.
This is Paradamon Targatus. I hope I said that right. In the first of his many lives, Paradamon was born tiefling in a hard-working elven family. During the many years of being treated unfairly because his fiendish blood, through hard work and unwavering worship, he became a great healer. Years later, an unknown and rare disease took the lives of most of his village. That's when the calling showed him that he was chosen to make the hardest decisions. When death calls upon their door, some patient must not be healed, but facilitated passage instead. That's Carthus's will. After refusing to treat many Flinicus previously, and now even Marion, the sweet burgomaster's daughter, agonizing pain lasted for days. When Marion finally died, the village had had enough. They blamed Paradamon for the plague. He was charged with murder for those he didn't heal, and that evening was burnt at the stake. Yet the fire of justice inside the flame was hotter than the flames, awakening after a few hours, but now undead, with half body charred and more righteous than ever. Carthus's gift had finally arrived, everlasting existence, forever aiding those who are destined to stay a bit longer than those who must depart.
As you guys stand there, talking amongst each other, the ground underneath Paradamon.
Perdamon.
There we go. I said it now.
Perdamon.
Yeah, Paradamon is smoldering, but you all hear this kind of branch crack above you, as perched upon the tree, you see his head twist 180 degrees. As well, Mark, why don't you describe your character as he looks at the rest of the party?
You probably will see the longest and tallest outing you've ever seen in your life. He's completely covered in black feathers except for his white little face, and he has orange glowing eyes, almost like it's shining light. That's how bright and beautiful his eyes are. And as you see, he will turn his head around, and then he squints his eyes, and he will instantly fly directly towards its target, and he will pick up a frog on the ground and... Not poisonous, not venomous, disappointing nature, and he will throw it away. Worthless.
You see the frog kind of jump away. Oh god, your name is even the worst to pronounce.
Yeah, good luck, I'm not helping.
Oh god, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna butcher his name, but let's do it.
This is Arriving Shigukugo, a collector of strange and mythical creatures and all too familiar with the Fey world where he keeps his menagerie. Those across all the realms come and visit his collection, which has over time become a hotspot for travelers. But he's still in search for his masterpiece. He travels along with the group hoping that he could find it one day and add to his collection. Morriban is not a fighter by heart. He prefers to spectate from a distance, as he does at his exhibition.
With you all now standing, the frog kind of flies, croaks, and then jumps into a brush. You all hear the clanking of metals and the rustling of bushes as this chain armored figure stepping out towards the party, kind of pulling out like weed and grass out of his kind of armor, and then looking towards you all. Lucky, why don't you tell us who they see?
They will see a ginger-haired and bearded man. He's got like a 5 o'clock shadow. He doesn't really take care of his beard. He's got a nice long red cloak with a it's almost like a fur cloak top to keep him warm during the winters, and he's got chainmail shirt going down. He appears to have nothing on him. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and he's got like these pale gray dull eyes. That's it. Yeah, sorry.
All right.
This is Dante D., a righteous fighter who has found faith after serving in battle, tipping the scales to his favor. The weapon he now wields once belonged to a friend who had perished in the battle beside Dante, and that is the fate of all of those that served with him during the battle. Dante soon after found sanctuary in a temple that took him and taught him that violence can be acceptable on the right terms. After learning all he could from the temple, he began his journey to set the world right in his way, protecting his friends and the weak.
How you
And-
doing, Tin Man?
Huh?
How you doing, Tin Man?
Oh, can you be a little bit quieter? I'm still recovering from this hangover.
You're right. I'm sorry. How are you doing, Tin Man?
Oh god, I wish you'd shut up.
I don't understand what you find fun on drinking. It doesn't do anything to me.
Because there's only 3 things to life. Drinking, sleeping, or drinking. God dang it, you already missed it. Drinking, eating.
1, 2, 3.
That's
Drinking,
the 3
eating,
things I don't
sleeping.
actually do. So, am I not alive then?
You're not living life, yes.
I'll keep that in mind.
Of
Apparently
course,
chucking,
Ominously.
apparently throwing frogs around and turning your head in unnatural angles is also something people can do. As he looks at Ryben.
You
Could you
obviously
shut up? I'm almost... I hear it's close behind. Tell me if you spot any very green shining frogs. I'm still collecting those.
I'll do a perception check then.
Why
Alright.
then? I'll have a look.
I'm gonna rustle through my pockets real quick, Mo, and I'm
I have a
gonna
look.
pull out the metal shiny lamp, and I'm gonna start rubbing it. And all right, come on, alcohol.
And as you rub the lantern, we go inside it, where we see a room filled with cushions, low tables, and a haze of smoke that lingers in the air. And laying on the long chair, well, Joey, please tell us who we see laying there.
So, seeing surrounded by just cushions and candles, gold and blue all around, you see a blue-skinned humanoid, very lanky, very skinny. This guy has never done either arm or leg day, clearly, with cyan eyes and light gray hair, wearing those baggy trousers and a vest with no shirt under. You witness this individual looking up. Oh, I guess that means it's time for me to come out. All right. And then he'll make his way and he'll just walk, but he's not going forward. He's just floating up, up, up. And from your point of view, you see blue smoke coming out of this lamp as Ozo says, "Ah, yes, it is I, Ozo. Oh, hello, comrades. It is very nice to see you all. Hello. I am struggling in the way of wishes."
You got any alcohol in the lamp?
I can get you some, my friend.
Nice
Okay,
to
now.
see you, Osurai.
Ah, yes. It is very good to see you, Paradamon. How are you doing, my bony friend?
Well, I'm doing alright. Thank you.
And,
Yes.
yeah.
This is Ozurai, Zefnoi, also known as Ozo, is what he is like to be called. And there is no shame in the family name, but the opposite for Ozo, his greatest wish is to bring back the stories of his adventure to his grandfather, who turned him into a genie. And also comes from a great line of genies that predate to the land of fate itself.
Well,
Right.
good to see
Thank you all.
Good to see the prodigal blue grandson return, and Ugnip gives you a slap on the back.
Oh, Gnip, it's also good to see you. And Kat, have you named him yet? I don't know. I don't want to be rude.
I don't know. Hey, you got a name yet? No.
You know,
No,
you can be a suitable name, even back east, as I've heard. East of here, anyway.
Well, yeah, I think it's Cat or you or Tails, since he tailed me and just refused to leave me the hell alone.
You know, you could always
And-
just cook them.
You ever tried eating cat before?
Very
Yes.
stringy, not very appetizing.
It's not very good. Yeah, exactly.
Its skin
Also-
is so beautiful.
Speaking of appetizing, Reuben, hopefully your search has been going well as well, my friend.
And he also could fly up into the trees and continue
I can
to
never
search.
read that guy. Irakin! Hey.
Hi.
Oh. Itakin, how are your bones today? What'd they say?
My bones. You mean you mean
Can you
Pat?
not refer to me as his bones?
No, sorry.
Are you drunk again?
No, I'm hungover. There's a difference. Trying to get drunk.
All right. I mean, I'm here to help. I'm sure we can find something.
You'd be a lifesaver.
Oh yeah, I hope so. You know my story.
All right.
If the time comes, you will have to go. Everyone always has to go. Well, everyone except me.
I mean, we don't have to go in the next fight. I'd rather go when very, very old and surrounded by, well, people, I suppose.
Of course, that's why I'm here. I'll keep you alive if it scars us well, as always.
You worry me, Paradamon.
Ditto.
You've always
Going
done
to-
us right when it counted, Paradamon.
Going to see the ancestors is not the worst thing that could happen to somebody.
Yeah, just not today.
Yeah, hopefully not today, but you know, it's just death.
Many,
is
many
just
years
a
from
part
now.
of life, you know. Evade it not, and view it as it's not evil to fear death, deliver you into the hands of those who brings death upon you.
Sure.
I
So,
did
are
not
there any?
understand this.
What is it? What's wrong?
I did not understand what he said.
Don't worry about it. I don't understand him either.
Should I repeat it for you?
In the distance, you
I
hear
do not think that would help.
you see the streak of lightning and the sound of thunder.
Oh,
Red lightning again.
Are there any frogs?
Yeah, plenty of frogs around.
Oh, this
Every
is a bit
every frog that you
unusual.
find and you show to Ribbon, it's not the one. He throws him.
They shine like green, like armored tin men. Not these
Are you
regular
all gonna
bulby
keep calling me
ones.
Tin Man?
Which color frog are you looking for again, Riven?
Very poisonous. Great for my collection.
Oh, all right. So colored ones, like you said, red, like my robes.
I already have red. I need green.
Green frog. I don't know. Don't you think that thing on the sky? I don't remember seeing like that red thunderous light before. Do you?
We should
It is
probably check it out.
it is a very bad omen.
Ozo has never seen it be red like that. Ozo's rather concerned.
You
Feels
guys should
like
go on
a-
ahead. I'll follow. Yeah.
It feels like a bad omen.
Yeah. Fire in the sky is bad omen.
It's a lightning bolt. It's not fire.
It's red.
You ever seen an aurora before?
Aurora?
Who?
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure.
Hold on a minute. None of you are from the far north, are you? I never actually asked before.
No, I'm from near Tribal. The
Near
South Coast.
Boulders, that's where I'm from.
Oh, you are from Tribal. I don't remember. Sometimes I forget things. Yeah, you are from there as well. From the South Coast or near Tribal as well.
Near Sword Coast, Boulders Gate.
Oh, Baldur's Gate.
Getting wildly off topic here, but
Oh,
no.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Lots of lights in the there's another one. Lots of
Oh,
lights in the sky, funny colors, maybe similar to that. It's a lightning bolt. It's not fire.
We
okay.
should investigate this.
Yeah.
I
Lightning is
cannot
great.
I cannot perfect these techniques if we do not follow trouble.
Sure.
If it is lightning, it won't hurt me if I touch it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we could talk about the lightning strike all day, or we could go see where the lightning struck.
I like the way you think, Fred.
All right. You think this could be dangerous?
I hope so.
All right. Like Ugnip hops off of Cat and then scrambles up Irikin's back and hops onto his shoulder. He just goes, "Onwards! I'm going to use you as cover."
Dante's gonna keep shaking the lamp, trying to get alcohol out.
I'll kind of move, cracking my bones, like scraping my shovel behind me, like kind of making a sound on the floor a little bit.
And you'll notice as Ozo's vest is continuously blowing, even though there's clearly no wind going, as he casts mage armor on himself.
All right. You cast magic armor. Okay. And as the party begins to move along,
As the parties journey on and travel, but not a few distance on the path, they see 3 bipedal cages that combine the features of men and goats. They laugh drunkenly in the stumble from the woods. They sway back and forth while gaiting you all enthusiastically.
Well, someone's mother's fucked a goat.
is everyone här puttia här in Timpian Fistior Portintin. Do any of you speak Sylvan?
Yes.
I have the architect.
I speak
have the background.
Elvish. I'm not sure if it's similar in
Hold on.
in
I have,
your
I have
world.
a adept linguist, which means
Which
I
means
can. You must. Oh shit! It's at least a day. Sorry, never mind. It's a full day
Yeah.
that I have to observe. Never mind.
I literally took the scattergun approach to language picking. It turns out rangers get quite a few, especially if you go city watch. So
yeah. They do.
I just thought, fuck it, Sylvan, that looks fun.
And good that you did, because he looks at you Ah, so you understand me, yes?
Sure, yeah, I haven't. Oh,
Oh,
damn, I
my
haven't heard anyone speak Sylvan in ages.
Well, that is all we speak here. Don't worry. I'm Tarkos, and this over here is Artielo, and this is Funagi.
Tarkos. Met Tarkos. I do not know.
Targos is my name, and this is Artielo, and this is Funagi.
Funagi, Artiello.
Oh, you look lost, my friends.
Funagi.
Bergamo
You okay?
will whisper to Dante quickly. They are from Targos. Yeah, from Targos. He understood only that word, so he knows it's a city in 10 towns. But
the rest of you hear him speak in a different language before he goes. We know a little bit common. We speak to you. Okay? You want drink?
Oh.
Here, have some. You are back there. You look like you want drink. You see,
Yes.
he kind of moves the bottle around. Yes, I see. Here, have some.
Oh, thank God.
So would Ugnip know what they are if they were all speaking Sylvan? Or would I need to roll for that?
why don't you give me I guess Arcana check or a
Nature?
nature? Yeah, either the two.
Both are
Right.
equally the same. So
Can we all
Yeah. Whoever
we
wants
all
to
do it?
whoever wants to do it, please do.
Arcana?
Arcana or what?
nature? Nope.
so 21.
All right. He 21. That's great. Yeah, you immediately know that these creatures in front of you are known as a different pronunciation: satyrs.
Oh, satyr.
No, satyr.
Yeah. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, you guys are satyrs, aren't you? I've never seen one of you before.
Ah, well, we've never seen a talking little bird before either.
Well, first time for everything, I suppose.
Yes.
Right, everyone, these guys are satyrs, not goat fuckers, don't worry.
Oh,
They're my heroes. That's what they are.
You know,
Well,
Targo,
like-
you know, one of them says, Tragos, we want to, we should go home. But where are we? Oh no, are we lost again? Did we drink so much that we walked so far we don't know where we are? I think you're right, Funagi. I think we've gone to. Perhaps our friends will take us home. We live. Could you tell us which direction north is?
That way.
I would know that with my background.
Okay.
I'm a bird, so maybe I have one of those compass things.
I'm
yeah.
just pointing in a random direction.
Could I make a history check, DM? Is it normal for satyrs to be around in this kind of forest where we are, or seems a bit odd? Like, is satyrs creatures of the material plane, or are they from?
Well,
This
that
place.
is strange because just a few moments ago, maybe like 2 or 3 hours, there was this kind of shift in the kind of the presence. Before you kind of it seems seamless while you were walking, but there was almost silence, a silent night, and then when you stepped into this kind of space, you began to hear the croaking of crows, some frogs, and then this red lightning you can see. You couldn't see it in the distance before, but now that you've been traveling for a few hours, you begin to see this red lightning in the distance. And yeah, you can make a history check, I guess. Yeah, or an arcana. Oh yeah, or history arcana check. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, coming up.
You know, these bad omens. They are common here.
You see them kind of cower into the distance. Oh, now this is been quite happening more often as the cycle of the moon is getting closer. You see full moon. He kind of points towards you. Yeah, it is today. It's been crazy like that. Cisco, you immediately get that. Yes, these creatures were not meant to be in this place, and almost sudden you feel this kind of shift, like almost as if you've done it before, and I think Ribbon will also feel this shifting into the Feywild and back, the feeling of going into a different plane, and you feel like with that roll, I can give you that you think that you're in a demi plane at the moment.
Oh, I will kind of whisper to whoever, probably to damn it, 1 second, to Irakin, that is Tolkien. I think we've been displaced. We are in the Feywild, some kind of demi-plane or something like that. I think they are not lost. We are.
I never lost. But it's weird here.
Yeah, my friend, it is totally weird here. We've been just walking and we got attacked by some crazy swarm of wild-eyed ravens. There were so many eyes on them. It's crazy. I've never seen such a thing like that. It was insane. Would you mind just taking us back home? We are in no state to fight. We've dropped our weapons on the way too. I don't know what he did to you. What did you do with them, Tilio? I don't know. I put it down, took a piss, come back, and they were gone.
All right, guys, they're lost. They want to take us home, and they've lost their weapons. And he's blaming that guy.
Do they have more of this?
Do you have more booze?
Oh yes. If you take us back to the plateau, we've got a stash right there. You want some?
Okay, I'm afraid they don't have any more booze, guys. But
They
yeah.
That's a story if we help them.
We must follow the omens. The omens clearly need attention. They can be drunk in the dark without us.
I totally agree. Why do we need you to? Why can you not go on your own?
Because
Is it dangerous?
Yes, it's crazy out here. It's been getting worse, and I think we've gone too far out, and we might.
Do you know what those red lightnings mean on the sky?
I mean, we would tell you, right? Funagi turns around and goes, yes, we don't really know, but if you go back, we know someone that will definitely know.
Right? I mean, that sounds like something. What do you think, guys?
No booze, no go.
I told you,
Do
at the
we-
plateau, you take us back there, I'll give you booze.
Insight check on the we definitely know someone who knows this shit.
Okay.
Insight check on the booze.
Honestly,
Sure.
the more that we do, the more chance for story. So I say yes.
Are we going the same direction?
I believe him.
Well, I know you believe him, and Erikin, you also believe him.
Yeah, I believe them too without inside check. They feel quite truthful. I don't know why.
Another lightning in the distance happens.
I really think we should go with these people and find out more about it before we just go blind into something we don't really understand. Don't you?
I think it's going to be a few hours of walk, but hopefully, if we can stay on the path, we don't get lost. We should be okay. If you're okay to take us back to the plateau.
What do you think, Riven? I mean, all of you.
We're going the same direction, aren't we?
Well, whichever direction north is, yes.
DM, I'm from the elemental plane of air. Could I make a history attempt at it?
To figure out
lightning's kind of the lightning thing. If instead of this, because lightning is kind of one of my things.
Okay, I like that
Air
idea.
dynasty.
Potentially, it will be with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
But you could make a. Okay, yeah, make a history check. I think that'd be
history
kind of
disadvantage. I got you.
Yeah, or nature, or even religion. Actually, if you want that, those three. History. Okay, we'll take that. Being an Aganassi, you've seen the fair share.
I had to roll it twice. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
But
19's still good. All right. Yeah.
Did it fail? Because I can add the D4 to it if it failed. Only if it failed.
Well, you potentially could get more, but you didn't fail.
Okay, I'll add the D4 anyway.
Okay.
Sorry. All right, D4. That is an extra 1.
Okay. That's kind of what you
really
needed,
all my help.
or a natural 20, which would have given you more. But what you notice is the forming of these lightnings. When you see it, immediately you're like, where are the clouds? You kind of think, usually lightning, there's dense, dark clouds everywhere, but you immediately go, wait, I can see the moon and there is no clouds around. Where are these lightning forms, forming from? That's the first thing you get. Second thing, red lightning. You've never seen anything like that before. You're uncertain the reason why it is happening, but again, Irakin's constantly saying it is a bad omen. You kind of get that sort of feeling as well.
It is kind of strange. Normally, you need clouds that are dense in order to focus the lightning, but there's no clouds. So that's already a weird thing. And Irakin, I think I'm starting to agree with you that that's not a good sign because
At
I've
hearing,
never
at
seen it be
hearing,
that color.
at hearing that, Irakin's shadow will shrink towards him, look like it jumps up his body and walks off of him, looking just like him. Yeah. Both of them have now got a spear over their shoulders. We never agree on anything. If we agree on bad news, it's bad news.
Right.
Damn it.
Exactly.
Great. So should we go now?
Sure, I hate it when the big guys write about his bloody omens.
Okay. Well,
We better get going.
okay. Come on, let us go. And as you begin
Yeah.
walking this path, do I still sound okay?
Yep.
Yep. Great. Okay, it's not bugging out now. Good. Thank you.
Ozo, walk by the goat men. I can talk. I can translate for us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, friend. This is even worse than that time I tried to lift that stone.
Well, don't worry. You do not translate. We okay. We can speak. It's only complicated words that we may need your help, little feathered friend. Okay. Wait, do you even have feathers?
Yes.
Okay, it's very camouflage, especially in the darkness. Okay, never mind. I'm being rude. Sorry. Alright, let us walk. And you do. You begin taking a little trip down. Who is manning this lead? Meaning, who wants to make the survival check to see how long it will take you to get there?
If it will help, Ruben will fly up in the sky and he will refuse to walk, so you will have a bird's eye view if that changes something.
This is a quite dense forest, so you do see the path, and as you kind of see them for a moment, they disappear into the forest and stuff like that. But it seems like it goes on kind of forever. So staying up in the sky, looking around, you're unsure if the path kind of disappears under like a dense space from time to time and stuff like that. But you could potentially, if you're good at survival check, you could potentially kind of guide them through the air. But
I have something called Canny, which allows me to double my proficiency score for a proficiency or ability check.
That you are proficient with, or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it proficient with survival?
Yep. So I'd like to use survival, and then rather than a +7, it'll become excuse me, it'll become a +11.
Okay. Well, if you're going to take the lead, please go ahead. Make the survival check.
Say, hey, Irakin, put me down for a second.
Okay.
So that would be a 15 overall.
A 15? Okay. Okay. As you begin going along, they begin talking to you. Yes, yeah. Around 10 days. These lightnings have been sounding from the distance, and they're like your friend mentioned. There's no storm brewing, and it's strange. Normally what you said, storm, lightning, rain. There is not even been any rain.
Yep.
But
strange, yep.
Yeah, but it is. I do not know if it's coming from a specific spot. It looks quite scattered, very far away in the distance. So, but it has been growing. Oh, and also, Not like you, but even stranger people have been seen in this place, like tribefolk people. Very, very gangrel. They're foreign to the area, like you, but you seem nice. And they've been wandering the forest. And I swear, and one of them, Funaki goes, yes, I did see one of them. Yes, killing animals on sight. I said, when he saw this fox, he just jumped on it and bit its neck, and then killed it, and then ran off. I do not know. It was very, very strange.
It's an unusual way of hunting and an unusual animal to hunt, but guys gotta eat. I'm not really seeing what's weird about this.
But that is the strange thing.
Looking at the ground.
He didn't eat it. He just killed it.
You didn't take it with him?
No. And we saw like a few more scattering of animals around. They've just been murdered, I guess.
How far away was it from here?
Oh well, it was more close to the plateau, but
Okay.
That sounds quite
Could
unnatural.
I do a perception check just to look around the area, see if anything's following us? Any tracks on the ground?
sure.
Yeah, same if I can.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess if it's okay, I'll get on that too.
Yeah, because there is a community of pixies. They may know more at the plateau. The plateau is actually called Deolite. What is his
Deolite.
name? Yes. We'll take you to Tregor. He's a friend. He's a friend with this kind of jovial sprite. What is the sprite's name again? And you hear the other one say, Will Dolly or something like that. He may know more about whatever this recent happening is. They seem to be much more familiar with these places. But
What is a sprite?
like a little
Probably.
pixie.
A pixie.
That sounds like a
Why-
tiny flying creature, my friend.
Do we know? Like, should we assume that we know what these
Yeah.
things are?
Yeah, you know where pixie is. Yeah,
Alright.
no problem. And if Ryben has seen pixies in his menagerie or close to it in the Feywild, so he'll probably have told you about it.
I knew a pixie called Tinkle Bellen.
A Tinkle Bellend?
It was sweet.
I've heard that pixies do tend to be kind of assholes, but I'm not one to judge.
Yes. Well, what did Dante? You still feeling the alcohol? You're not. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do, or maybe not, and you're just like, you have to kind of, you have to kind of lean on Cat for a bit, and kind of hisses at you, and then you're like, okay, and then.
Cat, if he pukes on you, claw him. I'm not cleaning you.
Cisco, pronounce your character's name again. I've just completely forgot it. Paradon?
Pergamon.
Paradamon. Okay, Paradamon. Yeah.
Pergamon.
Okay. Paradamon, looking around, you do see like animal tracks around. They kind of scatter into like different directions, as if like running away or something like that. But that's normal in a forest, It's just strange. But you do notice that there is these kind of hooves, but not the same size as these guys' hooves. It's a bit more kind of. The print is a bit strange. They're not even like hooves. They're like a. It's you can't really tell, but it's bigger than usual. But it's definitely an animal. Probably some sort of kind of. I don't know, some sort of hog or something like that. But quite a big hog.
So you will guys notice, because Pergamon does something quite unique. He always touches his tiny horns that you can really never see through, but he kind of like plays with them when he feels that something is weird. So he will feel his horns like a look around, and he said, "Oh, did you see this footprint? This is quite unusual. It looks too big for a... I don't know, it's like a hog, but it's a bit too big. Have a look, come here. Is this normal? that goes, or you, Funaki, or any of you, seems normal.
Seems very normal.
We do have some creatures that are kind of big, but they could be one of those strange, tribal creatures or whatever it is. Perhaps we should move from here. Keep moving.
Oh,
Ruben
is
will land
tribal a
and he will...
place? Dragor? I mean, you said Dragor. Is that a place?
Who? Dragor? No. Dragor is a he's a being. You'll see anyway. He's very jovial.
All right.
You see,
Hey,
Ribbon.
Ryben. Seen something? Sorry,
Yeah,
carry
lands
on.
down. Yeah, Ribbon lands. Sorry, carry on.
Would you describe these beasts more?
Well, the one I saw, the one that was killing. This is Funagi speaking. He looked quite feral, like fur across his body. But then he stood up like he was like us, like a humanoid, and then just kind of ran off. We're not really too sure.
Was he a satyr? You guys are hairy.
Oh
What?
no, I know every satyr in here. No, he is not a satyr for sure. And we don't do that. I know we're very horny people, but we don't do bloodshed.
Was he bigger than you?
Yes, a little bit. Not as big as. Well, yeah, he was around the same size as whoever the biggest people.
Me?
Yeah. You maybe around you. Yeah.
He's big as a Goliath. Oh my god.
Maybe a more slunched, lower,
Okay.
wider back.
I had some.
Rope? I mean, I guess.
What did you say?
Ooh.
A lycanthrope. You know, like one of those were creatures. Like
What?
a wolf?
Like a lycanthrope.
Yeah, lycanthrope.
Oh, we can handle those.
I don't know what that is, but it does not sound good.
You know what?
I'm just roll myself a survival to see if I would know the words I'm thinking of myself. Maybe.
Listen, they're easy to kill. They're fine.
No, they're not.
It could
Sounds
be.
like interesting
something.
collection.
It could be bugbears. Bugbears are good fight. Difficult.
When the mention of werewolves and lycanthrope, you see Ugnip kind of, get affected by that in a way.
He tenses up a little bit and immediately goes to investigate like the footprint. It's like, hey, someone help me have a look at this, please. I'm fishing for the help to get an advantage on this.
Oh, I can do this now. Guidance.
Oh!
What do
All
you
right.
have, Birdcraft?
Basically, okay, I was fishing for help, but guidance is also a
This-
good
well,
bonus as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
I
Go
would say
ahead. Go ahead.
Irikeen is out. Irikeen has Outlander background, so he would try to help if he could.
Sure. So help with
think so.
guidance. Go ahead. Advantage with guidance.
So, what am I rolling? Investigation or survival or?
Survival or perception, whichever one.
Or
Or investigation, actually, if you want to. They'll give you different things. Yeah.
I've just realised, canny, I have to pick a thing for it to work. Shall I just go with survival? Because I misread it. I just said, oh, I could do that, because I'm not going to just abuse that. So, we'll just make survival that one then.
Sure.
Right. I'll do survival since I'm looking at a footprint. I think investigation also worked too, but have
And
a boost to
Ozo
that.
will be like, hold on, my friend. And he will take off his necklace, which is of like the little symbol of air, like a little ball of air, and just put it on Ugnip. Just in case, my friend. It tends to help whenever you're making some decisions. And basically, if you fail, you get a D4.
All right. Well, I got a 17 overall since the canny adds an extra 4 because it's double my
Okay.
proficiency. So with
You kind of
ending
get
with
the. Yeah, you kind of
You
look
wanna
at
roll
it.
the D4?
I don't know if I build yet.
You kind of get the same kind of information that
Cardamom.
because I'm reading it. No, it is fine. I'll get this. This is my bad. Perdamon kind of got that. It seems like it is some sort of hog creature, but it's kind of a bigger footprint.
So, would I know if this is some kind of lycanthrope with the 17?
We aren't sure.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Does that
You didn't roll with advantage with the help.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Oh, my apologies. You're right. I'm an ass.
So just roll it again. Yeah.
Yeah, then we'll add.
Holy shit!
Slightly
So,
better.
30 plus the 3, 33.
Licking the dirt.
You begin to look, and at first you get that information, and then you realize, okay, if this is a beast creature, then there should be 4. You know, but it's only 2 footprints, and then you do see another 2 as well. So, but it's next to each other, like they're walking side by side, and you kind of start putting things together. It's like, oh, this could be. These could be creatures that are half beast and half humanoid, and it just kind of gets to you, and you feel like this forest may have creatures like that in here.
Oh,
And
he just-
take back his talisman.
Thank you. Yeah,
Get that
so,
help, my friend.
well, these are some kind of half humanoid, half beast kind of creature. Yeah, these might be lichens.
Well,
You see him
I guess we
reach
could
up to his chest and
just
just
talk
start-
to them. Oh, sorry, Karen.
He just reaches at his chest and sort of like, it's just like a nervous sort of, at his chest where his heart is.
Well,
Oh,
maybe they're the type that'll be willing to talk rather than fight.
Right, my friend. We could just say hello.
Yeah.
How are you? You know, we're just going along. No problem here. Let us go, right?
Wow, I
but-
love your optimism.
Listen,
Ah, we're drunk.
In the last war, I've killed many things stronger than a lycanthrope.
Oh.
Just stay behind me and Irikin, you'll be fine.
I tell you, goes, well, sure. You know, yours. We'll go stand straight right behind you. No problem.
Well, no, for you guys it costs alcohol. For him, it's free.
Oh, yes. Don't worry. We'll give you alcohol.
Listen, Dante. You probably have killed things stronger, and I have as well. The problem is when you have a pack of them bearing down on you. They don't go down easy unless you have silver weapons, and I don't have anything like that.
Oh, silver weapon. My weapon ain't silver neither.
A sufficient level of violence will kill them, provided your weapon is magic, or you hit them with a fireball or something else that's magical. But if you want a weapon,
So you're saying that I can just keep crushing their bones with force until they stop?
sure, that'll stop anything. They're not invincible, but
So magical energy from the weapon is alright then.
yeah, it'll hurt them. Just silver's what does the job.
You know, my
Oh,
friends, I think
these
standing
things.
around here
Like I said,
is great.
sufficient level of violence.
We could just continue talking here, but I think the more we wait here, the more chances that they will find us here, because we are being very loud, and we should keep moving because we have a long way to go. What do you say?
This seems kind of fun.
I agree.
Let's go to the Duelite Plateau, you said? Duelite. Yeah.
To the plateau, yeah,
Duelite.
yes.
The
It's called the
Duelite Plateau?
No, yes, it's called the Polvarth Plateau, but there is a place there
Oh.
called Dewlight. Yes.
You alright.
Ognip,
Let's-
would you
let's
feel...
Hmm?
I'm
Go
sorry,
again?
I was gonna say... sorry, go ahead with your directions. Oh, no,
Well-
go ahead and continue. I'm so sorry.
No, it's alright. Alright, so who you guys know the way, right? We follow you.
Yes, sure. Like I said, point us north. We'll come with you. You keep us safe. You get your alcohol. My friend over there looks like he's sobering up, so I guess the more time we waste here, the less time he'll be drunk.
Alright.
Oh,
Maybe
terrible.
Go on, Dante.
The only thing I was gonna say, Ugnip, if you're that worried, I know you're not a fan of animals, but would you feel better sitting on an elk?
Thank you for the offer, Dante. But no, it's fine. It's fine. I've got tails here. Isn't that right, boy? He sort of gives him a scritch behind his ear.
Something is wrong with him.
Yeah.
Being nice to the cat.
You
Well
you
spotted.
both- You both can fly, right? I'll look at Ugnip and Ordo. No, not also Riven. Sorry.
Technically, I can
Alright.
fly too. And I can also make someone fly up 20 feet in the air.
Knip holds out his arms with clearly no wings on them. Just goes.
Oh yeah, of course. I keep thinking you're an Anacocra. You're a Kenko. Sorry. Apologies.
Well, if you're offering a some sort of a beast of burden to ride on, my friend, we will be okay to kind of ride on it. If that's okay.
How much more
You're not
alcohol?
riding- You're not riding on tails.
Oh no, he was talking about this elk creature.
Well, it depends. What more do you have to offer? I want more than just alcohol now. I'm getting kind of hungry.
We can
We
get
want free
you.
lodging.
Lodging, I don't think that is up to us. We don't really have a place that you. We just live in the wilderness. Truly, it's just kind of pretty open in that place. The wild
let's
side.
Just keep walking.
Okay, let's keep walking. All right, and as you do continue to keep walking, you get to a point.
If we walk stealthy, I guess it will take longer, right?
I
we may-
mean, yes, it will take longer potentially. Yeah.
I'll look at the group. I'll say,
Should we try to not make too much noise? Or should we go fast?
If we get there fast, then that means less chances of them finding us. Whereas if they're stealthy, if they're like beasts and they can sniff, they might smell us, or they might see us, my friend. So it might be worth it just to leg it, as they say.
Alright, so let's leg it then.
All right. And as you begin swiftly moving along, you guys get to a point where you're moving through, and all of a sudden, you feel this presence in front of you as this rift opens, and all of a sudden, you guys step back, begin pulling out your weapon because you do not know what is coming through. The satyrs move to the side, kind of cower, thinking that there's going to be this battle. But stepping kind of backwards and out of the portal, Luke, why don't you tell us who they see?
He just kind of falls on his arse. But you see a man you should all hopefully be familiar with in a bit of a more rugged and sort of destroyed outfit to what you last saw him in a few years back. But he's a humanoid-looking person with very long up to like neck height sort of hair, flowing hair, and he's got a dark green overcoat and a sort of like burnt but also like musty coloured waistcoat around him with dirty shirt, a nice dark blue ascot sort of tie, tan trousers, boots that are almost to his knee, but with like as many laces as possible strapped to those boots, a golden chain, a staff that just hits him in the face as he falls back, and rimmed like circular like monocle style glasses, but for like both heads, like Harry Potter style glasses. And he just kind of stands up looking where he was and then sees you all and is like, "Ah, friends, it's been too long."
Wes, it is good to see you, my friend. My grandfather loved the towel you got him.
Yeah,
When was
good
that?
to see you.
That was like 3 years ago.
Oh, it was it? Are you
Was-
sure it was 3 years ago?
I am 100% sure, my friend.
Okay. I don't remember any of that. Either way, how are you all?
Doing lovely. Did you get me that? Did you get me that flask of fire whiskey I've always wanted?
No. I did not know.
It's the worst day of my life.
What about Thunder Risky? Maybe that can be good.
Thunder. That does sound good.
I didn't go out to the Feywild for a shopping trip, you know that.
All right, that's why. Let's go back into the portal. Go get it.
No.
You were in the Feywild?
Yes. I told you a week ago I'd be studying time in the Feywild.
Are you why these guys are here? Pointing to the satyrs.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I didn't even try to get here. Turns out, without access to Feywild, without access to realm transportation, it's extremely difficult to realm travel. I only just got here. I mean, I almost trapped myself, and turns out, planar binding spells are very similar to planar shifting spells. I almost plain trapped myself into a different realm. It was very odd. Either way, as I said, I was studying for a week. I'm back now. It's all good.
And as this person stands there, this is Wesley Prescott, the traveling investigator usually looking for the strange and mysterious. To his companion, he is known as Wes, and he is always coming and going and coming and coming and going and coming, looking for odd curiosity around the world or many other roads. His current study is of time and his effect on the different realms. Lost the party ahead of him, he was realm traveling despite them all knowing he doesn't usually have a way to get back to the material plane, but it usually works out. Or so he thinks.
So as I said, the week's study's gone well. The Feywild was boring as all hell. And
Excuse me?
well, it was. There wasn't much research there.
You must have been to the bad part of the Feywild, my friend.
I mean, it's a very good part. I didn't find the good part.
That is a fair point.
But I
You
will
must have
say,
seen that witch.
No. Which witch?
I don't know. The one
I
I
don't
read
know.
about in the books.
Me neither.
Something like a toad.
Either way.
Always
Either way.
smells.
How
Big
are
big
you
frog
all?
one.
There is
You guys
many
just don't have
witches
any
in the
taste.
Feywild.
No, I don't have taste.
It's nice
No,
to
no.
see you, Wes. Any
Yes, sir.
any new research that you explore? Yeah, you mentioned you were doing some research about time and things like that.
Yes, it turns out it didn't help all that much.
Oh, have you seen all that weird red shenanigans on the sky? There is red twilight and no clouds.
That may be my next.
Oh my god.
That may be my next form of study.
I was kind of hoping that was you, Wes. One of your weird tricks.
Okay. Here's the thing. No. Just no. That wasn't
you
me
are-
at all.
You are in good time. You like to investigate, and we are investigating.
Yeah,
Well,
this is
And
Why do you want to
Also,
start
we
this
are-
without me?
we are trying to avoid werewolves also, apparently.
Oh, yeah,
that
there's-
is what we are
There's some
investigating.
lycanthropes in the area.
yeah.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
Thago.
Again.
This is Unaki, and this anti something. They are forms like satires.
Hello, my friend. Hello.
Hello,
They're
I'm
giving us
sure I'll remember
alcohol
your
for
names.
No, boy, don't worry. We're thankful that we found you all, and we're hoping to your friends here. You're gonna get more friends coming in like this?
I don't think so.
He's a
I didn't
unique
even
snowflake.
I didn't even intend to come like this.
Oh, I don't know what a snowflake is, but okay, sure. If more the merrier. Great.
Maybe
Yeah.
Ribbon might get some animal.
Wow.
Ribbon. You
Actually,
actually got animal.
If you
Now
want
that I think
animals, if you want
It's the right
animals,
material
because
for them.
if you want animals, everyone, because I remember Udge, I remember your love of animals. Have a look at this, and an owl will just appear on your shoulder. Udgepin. This is an ally of mine I've recently acquired.
You know that screaming sound that we can hear with Mo's wee boy? That was Doug that was going.
That was the owl. I think. He screamed back at you. No, I'm joking.
You know,
Yeah, the
almost-
Agnip and the owl just shrieking at each other.
Now that I think about it, it has been quite a long time since we've all gotten together like this.
It was last week.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
a
I'm
that's a
talking
long
about.
time when you can fly, my friend.
It is maybe a week wherever you were.
It's been a week. I'm a master of time. I think I know how long it's been.
Is no one else weirded out the fact that there's 2 ribbons in the area?
Don't you even dare compare me to that weak comparison of me, and he will fly off again.
That's birdist, asshole.
Yeah, that is kind of unfair, Doctor.
I will
Anyway,
say-
hey, Wes, question for you. Did you get that PhD of yours?
Mm,
Do you have it yet?
Okay. So the PhD.
Mhm.
There's been some issues with funding of the project. Apparently,
Uh-huh.
testing on yourself isn't ethical.
That's correct.
However, they didn't stop me in time, and now my eyes are weird. Other than that, I can see better.
My friend,
now, though.
if you need
Darkness-
money, I keep telling you that my grandfather is willing to sponsor. You just have to go to his university instead. Elemental Plane of Ed. I keep telling you this.
The air is too potent there. My voice gets all high pitched. No one pays attention to me. It's too squeaky. Nobody likes it.
So you're not a doctor yet.
No, not the doctor.
Who?
The doctor.
Dr. No, who?
Him.
Oh, he's Dr. Who?
No, he's not. He's
Oh.
not doctor. He's not doctor
No.
anything. That's the problem.
I'm not a doctor.
I'm
yet.
kind of a doctor, but he's a doctor, but different kind, like a
Yes.
cane doctor, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember you said if you're just good at something, you're a doctor. If you're just better
Yeah.
than everybody
Well,
else. Am I a
In
doctor?
that case,
Well, we
I'm
must
a
be
doctor.
we're doctor drinkers.
in that case, I am a doctor, just not the one you're expecting.
You are my favorite kind of doctor.
You are a
Ryben, take me with you. I'm surrounded by idiots.
I agreed, and he will sledge down and grab you with his claws, and he will fly over to
And as you see those two,
I was fucking kidding. Ah!
and you begin all moving along, I need everyone to roll me a d20 and tell me who gets the highest.
Oh, not me. Oh,
16.
fuck, 15.
11.
Yeah,
Oh,
15.
I rolled
15 for me.
10 for
All
me.
right, Ribbon. You.
Wow, that's rare.
I know it is very rare. I need you to roll me one more d20, and this will determine what will happen in this first hour of travel.
Will he
Watch it become a
drop
1 now.
me?
Yeah, there we go.
That is Ugnip going. "Ah!" It's like a screaming child. Because
The
he can
owl,
mimic. He just mimics a screaming child.
the owl
Oh,
is
shut up.
constantly following him. Just trying to land on his shoulder.
Well, with a 3, funnily, nothing happens. It's no encounter. Crazy.
I did it.
I know. That was insane. Okay, everyone roll me another d20, but this time tell me who gets the lowest.
Irikine looks
That
bored,
one king.
as
that
does
one king.
Irikine too.
Oh my god.
Same thing.
Oh my
Okay.
god. I roll a natural 1, damn it.
Yep.
Wow, right.
Yeah, you win.
I was about to say, me and Lucky rolled a 6. I was hoping someone was going to roll shit.
All
I
right,
got an
Cisco, you determine what happens in this hour of their thing. Roll a d20.
D20 again, yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Good thing he's not a DM because this could be really fucking dangerous.
I would
5!
what happened.
What is going on? That means no encounter again. Why didn't you roll a
It
6?
has to be-
You're so good at this.
You guys are. Okay, and this is for the final one. Whoever rolls, don't roll, but whoever rolls a d20, let me know who is the highest. So whoever's rolled already, so Mark and Cisco don't roll.
Oh, whoever has gotten an encounter. 3! I'm doing great.
Ugnip.
14.
All right. Nope. Hurricane.
Me-
Take that back.
yeah.
Yep. Determine the final leg of this journey. Please roll a d20
Roll
again.
Natural 20. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Four.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
It has to be.
Nice, nice.
That's not normally though.
Lucky, why don't you do that more often during our Candlekeep game? What the heck?
Because I want you guys to roll bad. I like the bad stuff sometimes.
As you are moving along, and walking, you begin to hear rustling in the brushes, and all of a sudden, you see a pack of wolves that kind of stumble out. Make a perception check, Irvikin, as you are the one that notices this first.
Yes, sir.
Canines. Cat's worst enemy.
Whoa.
14.
14.
You look at them, and you notice that they are injured, like they've been attacked. There's a few of them. Does it say? 4 of them. They all seem to be either claw marks or slashes on them. Immediately, they notice the party, and they begin to snarl. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna growl back.
Yeah, I would say Irakin screams at them.
Screams at them.
Like just like roars in their faces to try and scare them off.
Okay. Make an intimidation check. I guess with the help of Dante, you do it with advantage. As you both
Ooh.
simultaneously just roar, scream back at these wolves.
It's not awesome.
And I will see if they challenge back.
Natural one, Mo. Natural one.
Okay. You see them kind of, and then you see them kind of step back, and one of them kind of puts his foot like wrong and whimpers, and they all begin whimpering in pain and in fear of you, and they start kind of stepping back into the forest, but hesitantly, like they're trying to not go into the forest again.
Is Ribbon still with us, actually?
Yeah, he's around.
Oh,
You guys
I'm-
together, or are you flying in the air? Though,
I'm
still?
flying with Uknip in my class, yeah.
Okay. In that case, are you within speaking distance, or are you too high?
Yelling distance. I'm more of a yell distance. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'll look at Ugnip, that I know he's a ranger. So I will say, maybe you can talk to them. Maybe they know something. They seem to be scared now.
I'm not surprised. Irakin just roared at them. With Dante's help.
Poor animals. I mean, they could be dangerous, but we should try to figure out why they are acting weird.
Are they? I'm 50 feet in the air. I can't see them.
Oh, yay! Both of you are in the air!
Oh, just shout.
Irakin will start sending Irakin to kind of around the wolves so as not to press them, and see if he can start walking and seeing anything, as long as he remains within 30 feet of me.
You look into the forest, but you don't see anything kind of around in this distance. However, a more aerial view, the two of you in the sky, you both can make perception check.
Could I quickly cast thaumaturgy and make sounds of wolves having sex with each other to see if he attracts them back?
We could just let me down. I'll do speak to animals and cut out the middleman. But that Ryben, put me the hell down, please.
Fine. He will drop you.
Right.
And he will fly underneath you, and he will quickly grab you before you actually
Okay,
fall
I was about to
through
say I was going to cast Featherfall if he was going to, but
As
never
you
mind.
as you let go, you quickly turn your head into the distance and scan the area, and with your kind of vision clear in the dark, your eyes kind of widen, and you do see quite far in the distance there's more rustling, something bigger kind of moving around, and it seems like.
Closer?
And it doesn't seem like it's coming closer, but it does seem as if that is the direction the wolves kind of came out from the brushes towards you. But
Okay.
as you fly down and Ribbon catches you and you both land onto the ground, you're all together.
Turns to Ryben. Goes. Turns around and walks away from him.
Did
And
you
you'll
spot
ca-
that too? When you
Yes.
fell down?
Yes, I did. There's something bigger in that direction where the wolves are afraid to go. And you'll cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And you see, he walks up and goes, right, don't run, don't stop your snots. No, hey, you! He points away, thinks it's the lead wolf, like the alpha, and goes, shut up!
Make a... Well, because you've come up quite aggressive, make just a straight animal handling check.
Oh, do you really?
You would have had advantage if you had just come a bit more softly with Speak with Animals.
Could I guidance him as I notice that he's a bit aggressive, maybe in case? I'll just put
He's
my
a wee,
hand
he's a
there.
wee bit agitated. So I got a 19, but I'll take the guidance if you'll allow it, Mo.
You don't need it. It's fine.
Okay.
You passed. And with that, they're a bit confused and look at each other as how they understand you, and then you hear one of them speak back and say, "You speak to us.
Mm-hmm.
How?"
I can do that. Magic. Now, listen.
I do not know what that is, but
it's like energy, stuff, and it's natural. Don't worry about it. Listen, who's hurt?
we are all hurt. 2 of us are dead.
No.
Bestial
Damn.
men with tusks travel along these forests, hunting creatures. I have seen those that look kindred to us as well, but they are not us. They are not of the pact.
Well, this conversation is basically just like it's sort of like grunts and snarls, and the occasional like body language. And the second, at one point, when they mention the people like them and the sort of these boar men, Ugnips just stops and just freezes up again, and his hand sort of clutches near his heart again. And everyone else hears like a whimper when he goes, "Oh right," and woof. He's like,
Can you help?
yes, we can. Damn it, I'm gonna regret this. Alright, everyone, listen up. You know how we thought there might be lichens around about here? Well,
Nah.
it's almost definitely them. They mentioned boar men and people like them, but not. So I'm thinking lichens of the boar and wolf variety.
Can you help us heal?
I see.
Oh,
We do not wish to return back to fight.
Oh, I don't understand what they're saying, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
They're asking for some help in healing. I can cure wounds. And he turns to them and goes, I have limited energy to do that. Who's the worst?
One of them
Like,
looks pretty wounded. Yeah.
So yeah, basically, how many wolves and who are the
There's
worst
4.
injured?
Yeah, there's 4 wolves. They all pretty much look equally damaged.
Okay.
All right.
Did Ugnip share this with the group?
Yeah, he shares that those that they want they look as they're hurt. They're asking, "Can we help?" And I can heal them too. I just, like I said, I have limited energy.
There's so many religion checks from Pediment.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I am figuring out with my god if they are ready to die or they should be healed.
Oh,
so
okay.
they all deserve to be healed. So I will.
Oh my god, there's only 4 of them. I don't know why you did 5. Okay.
I just did an extra one. I don't know
Okay.
why. So, yeah. So I will.
I thought you were designing for Ugnip there.
Yeah. So I will.
Ugnip, sorry, time to die. Why?
I could heal you all. I'll say to the group. Maybe keep your magic, Ugnip. I could do a mass healing for them.
Sure, if you're willing. Wait a minute, you're never this
Yeah.
generous at healing. What the hell?
Is their time? Their time hasn't come yet.
Yeah, I
Carsus
agree.
told me.
God damn it, what the heck? I had like a scraped knee like 2 weeks ago, and you're like, no.
Oh, it's Carsus' will. It's not my call. You know already.
And what about that ogre that cracked my beak?
That too. Yep.
You're just like,
I'm
oh, it's
sorry.
about time.
You cast Mass Cure Wounds, yeah?
Yeah, and
Right.
they will heal 17 hit points each.
That's more than
no
enough.
no one is actually from our party is wounded, but there is more. There is 2 extra people. So if I see any wounded animal around off site, I'll heal them too or something like that.
Great. And as you
Maybe
do
the
heal
satyrs?
them, you see them kind of, oh yeah, satyrs, and so they become sober, and they're like, oh, 2 of them, and the other one's like, yay, I'm still
Nice.
drunk. But the four wolves heal, and you see them kind of standing up, and they kind of look up and look towards you, Agnip, and then they say, "Thank you. We will follow you now."
Okay. You mean you don't have to, but listen, thing that hurt you, what did it look like?
It was a hog, but with 2 feet.
Oh,
But if you keep
speaking move.
moving, you can escape it. You must move swiftly. We will help you and protect you.
right. Okay. Turns to everyone and says, okay, probably a werebore that direction. They think they can lead us around it. I would rather do that.
Hurricane is
only one,
smiling
or
from
is
ear
there-
to ear.
Is it only one combat, or is there multiple?
How many?
Because of this.
How many?
There are
wolves?
2 of those kind that attacked us, but there are many of our kind like roaming the forest from here
Okay.
around.
All right. They reckon 2 of the pig variety and several of the wolf. See, gulps wolf variety.
Oh,
Erican, no. Erican, I know that look.
Come on. How am I to impress the ancestors if we run from a fight?
Well, wait. What if you think of it as retrograde progress, my friend? You're running so far back, you're going forward.
That's not how.
But I'm still showing the enemy my ass.
Because you're chasing their ass just from a very far direction. Agnip, work with me here. I am trying to side with you. For God's sake.
And he whispers to him, I know, but it was so dumb. It was almost smart, but not quite.
I mean, I'm not a linguist. I'm just an
I'm
archaeologist.
I'm happy either way. I'll be happy to fight. I'll be happy to not fight. Whatever you guys decide. What do you think, West? Should we fight or should we go?
Fighting may be the wrong course of action. It all really depends on how you see it. If they attack us, more than likely we should fight. It'll be interesting. You can always judge someone by the quality of his enemies. If they make us their enemies, they'll be a worthy foe. Which will be good for some of you, I suppose.
So what's the vote here? Are we killing? Or are we running?
What if we try talking like Agnip? You can talk to them. Can't you talk to these weird creatures?
Talking is also good. You're
Where-
improving us.
Where lichens are just people, let's say just people, so they're not beasts. They might, if they speak our language, they'll understand us, and
Yeah, they'll speak common, maybe.
maybe.
Oh, that'll make our lives easier then. We could just do them no harm. They probably won't want us, and then we could be about our business.
Hmm.
Agnip
Yeah.
is sort of like rubbing his temples and realizing.
Should we
like,
just put this to a vote?
He's like, you know what? If there's a problem in this place, talking to them or dealing with them might be advantageous to us.
Vote to kill?
No. We shouldn't put this to a vote.
Both Hurricanes raise their hands.
Damn it, they've got 2
That
votes.
doesn't count. You got to.
Oh, that definitely counts.
So the vote is to kill the creatures?
How
Yes,
about
let's
we?
vote to kill? Vote to kill. Raise your hand.
How about we vote to go around or go towards them first?
Okay,
Fine.
fine. Vote to go around them.
Maybe they could still talk.
Oh, to go around.
Oh,
I'd
no.
Damn it.
3, 2,
If-
1. So that's 1 vote to go around.
If,
Vote to
if
go
they,
talk to them.
If they come
Oh.
into contact with us, then we should do something. However, combat
So
should be
that's-
the last option.
2, 3 votes to talk, and then votes to go kill them.
Let's just go to them first, and then we'll see. I hate
I
this
think,
idea.
You know what? Just in case, and you will see that Perdamon holds his holy symbol, and
and it will start to shine, and you will all think, "Oh, he's doing something to help us," but he's casting death ward on himself. So, all right, I'll just keep walking.
I love that.
Let's go talk to them. I don't want to die.
Okay,
Hey, Ryben,
if we
what do you reckon?
Well, if we're going to kill them, I prefer to keep them alive. They might be a good collection to my...
We could keep
Menagerie.
one alive.
Would be interesting.
do you
Perhaps
need
both.
one, or do you need like a male and a female?
Oh, if we have male and female,
What?
we could breed them. That
No,
would be even
no,
more
no.
viable.
No,
We're sticking with one. Ribbon, you get one this time.
One, but if we could aim for 2, it would be very generous of all
Look.
of you.
Listen, do you remember the last time you did this? You got 2 rats, and then there was rats everywhere because they breed like rats.
And the funny thing is, a couple of them came out very intelligent. I don't know how you did that one. It was rather bizarre, really.
It's survival of the fittest. There's always one that will stand out above the rest.
Okay, so we can the wolves lead us, so we know where we're going.
I don't know if the wolves will want to lead us to them. He turns to the wolves against it. Right, listen, pack. My pack are going to confront these creatures. I know you do not want to go to them either, and neither do I. You don't have to come with us.
We are of one pack now. You lead us.
Wait, what?
We will help you.
Wait, I do?
Yes. Honestly, your breathless, your perfect inclination with animals is shining once again. Great.
Ognip, you look rather surprised. What they say? Did they make like a funny joke, or?
Apparently I lead their pack now. They're one pack with us.
That's amazing.
It's like that pack of kittens one time back in Candlekeep.
Oh,
I
I
think
remember those
Yeah.
horrible kittens.
I
they
agree,
got
right?
everywhere, and they just that was a nightmare to have to go through.
It's a good thing they were
You
feral.
have-
There's nothing to do the thing.
You have more animals following you.
Are you and
Erican,
Ognip both
Erican.
collections?
Erican, I swear to God, I will come up there and I'll take my hand off your head.
Both you and Reuben.
Even Ugnip starts to giggle a little bit. He's like, I swear to God, I will take my hand upside your head.
Come on. Let us go find them and.
No, seriously, lean over. I'm gonna do that right now. Lean down as he starts walking. Because God, he's like, God damn it.
Erican just kind of strides off.
So you're
Hey,
heading towards.
come back! I need your giant head for cover.
You're heading towards where they got attacked, where you believe the boars are.
Yeah. Real
Alright.
Erican at the front, fake Erican at the back.
Okay. Are you guys
Agnep is
just
gonna-
walking in? Are you going in stealthily? What is the?
I'll vote for a stealthy, but up to everyone.
I'll just walk in.
I'm just
What?
walking in. I'm not a stealthy man.
I
How
have
about-
disadvantage on a stealth anyway.
I'm gonna
but
walk
yeah.
in as well.
Same.
I'm
so-
not fucking scared.
I would like to disappear into the underbrush if that is at all possible with Cat.
Yeah.
Because,
Whoever wants
you
to
know-
make if it's not a group stealth and the rest of you, so whoever wants to make a stealth can make individual stealth checks. Those that are kind of walking. Who's going to be the front? Whoever's in the front can make a perception check. Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh,
I'll be second to Erican.
I was good. Okay.
Two people.
I'll be first
So 2 people. So
I
go.
would always.
Did you want to be in the front?
flying
Luke?
in front?
then. I have a +7 perception, so yeah.
Okay, then you take second. I'll go third.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a
Balance
plus
between 2
9.
strong men.
Yeah.
We'll keep you
I
safe.
rolled a very shit perception roll. I kind of wish I didn't do said thing now.
Me too.
Okay, that's fine. All right. As you all.
Okay now.
Up them.
Okay, rub it in.
Nice stealth check.
Shall I do one for Cat as well?
Yes, please. It is.
Okay, so I'll do a Dex roll and then add the extra 4 onto it.
Yeah, 4 plus
Oh.
it's.
22. Oh Christ!
Does it
okay,
have?
Cat.
Does it have Does he have Dex as well added to that?
It's +2, then the +4 for my proficiency.
So plus 6,
that's
right?
a 22 overall. Yeah, 22 overall.
24
cat
overall?
is-
Is it a
No,
plus
no,
6?
22. 22.
Oh, is it 2 and 2 and 2?
It's the 18
There's already a 2 on it.
+2. So I've added the extra 4 onto it. So
Oh,
it's 22.
sorry, my bad. I was just looking at it. I've been dumb. Okay, great. 22.
Quieter than
Alright.
me.
Yeah. Well, the three of you that are stealthing managed to kind of blend into the to the surroundings because your companions, and especially Dante, he's making so much noise as he's walking along, and you all begin to hear in the distance first noises of shouting and screaming, which kind of sound like
In my heart, in my heart, in my heart. I found another one. I've killed it. For him. Yes, for him. For my heart. What is that noise?
And as you come to the presence, you see three large humanoid creatures wielding axes in their hands. And they don't look like hogs. And at first you're like, okay, who are these three? But you see them, they're basically... You see the one that's just made that noise? He's ripped off a deer's head with his bare hands. And he's just holding the head, while there's two of them also muscular and big, and it's almost like they look like Irikin in a way, but they don't have the same kind of tattoo or stuff that he has on and stuff like that, but they look like they're some sort of like barbarian kind of looking people, and they all kind of seeing you all coming, and when they see you coming, they'll kind of look at each other, look back, they smile, and you see them kind of take out great axes, all three of them, and they laugh at you.
I'll laugh back at them.
I don't suppose you would settle for a good story. Story for story.
Read the room.
Can I quickly chew on some licorice before this fight starts?
Well,
Could I stay hidden, actually?
yeah, you can stay hidden. That's great because this doesn't affect you, and this doesn't affect Ugnip or Cat. But I need you all just to roll me a d20, and the two people with the lowest, please tell me.
5.
But not the hidden people, right?
Not the hidden people.
I'm not the lowest.
Why do you want to fight? What's wrong with you? Damn it.
Okay, so Ozo and Wes, both of you immediately, without knowing, or the presence of them, you hear something come out from the side of you. One from the left and one from the right. Enormous tusks and a snout of this grotesque-looking wereboar just comes out and tries to impale you with its horn, with its tusks. And as they do, we'll see if they hit the two of you, and then we'll roll into initiative, because you all failed the perception check.
Well, old chap, I think we're in trouble.
I think
Because
my
I was-
grandfather is not gonna like this.
Yes.
Because I was close to Wes and Ozo, could I hit him with a sentinel attack?
A sentinel? No, this is a surprise attack, so you wouldn't be able to hit them with a sentinel attack. But if they do attack again in initiative, then you can obviously do that. But let me just bring up their stats, and I guess
If you need our ACs, let us know.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine. So here comes the tusk attack on Wes first. Wes, This is to you. That is might not be that high actually. A 14 to hit.
A 14 hit.
Oof.
However,
You didn't cast Mage Armor?
no, I didn't cast Mage Armor. But as that
Dude, you
happens,
you have
as
so
that
much time.
happens,
Yeah.
just the block instantly just is stopped, and then Wesley just moves his arm as he does cast shield.
All right. You see this kind of barrier appear in front of you. The tusks do not penetrate, and he bounces off. He snorts and snarls at you, while another one comes from the other side and towards you, Ozzo, which
Not very nice.
does not hit with an 11, I think.
Nope.
No. Oh wow. Okay, they both miss. And as this happens, I need actually, well, this will be a good time to quickly go on a break and come back because this will help me get me set up for the for this little encounter. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. See you in a bit.
Yay!
Hello and welcome back. We are jumping straight into initiative. We did that on a break, and let me set some music as we get on with the fight. All right. Let's go, boys. All right. First of the initiative is the mighty little penguin Ugnip. What would you like to do?
Do we have any music?
Yeah, it's playing.
Yeah.
It's playing.
I can't hear a thing.
Ninja, we're
It's playing on
headbanging.
roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's playing on roll 20.
Oh, I just realized. Okay, I'll a second. Okay, so I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy here.
All right.
So Hunter's Mark on you.
Hunter, he has been marked by the hunter, aka you.
Yep. So, wait. Oh, that was the damage. Shit, I was just trying to display the spell. Sorry.
That's fine.
Anyway, so I'll do that. I'll sort that out later. And seeing this, them immediately attack. He goes, "Oh, son of a bitch!" And he is going to use his crossbow against the him there.
Yep.
Here we go. First attack. Attack. There's a 22 hit.
22 does hit, and your weapon, I'm assuming, is magical.
It is indeed.
Then it hits, and please do the damage.
Where are
8
you on the map?
I am right here.
8.
Oh my god.
I'm hiding. I'm attacking from stealth. So
So you
do I
should
not?
roll
Do I
for
get a?
advantage.
Yeah, make advantage. Yeah, sure.
So I don't get a. This is like there's no surprise attack round. Or anything
No,
like
no,
that.
no.
Boo. Okay.
This
Let's
is
try
already
again.
in initiative now, so
No, 22
Yeah.
was better. So,
Yeah.
So 8 damaggio plus that extra force. That's 12 damage on him.
got you.
And I'm going to do the same thing again.
All right.
Let's go.
That hits.
17. I'm assuming I'm no longer stealthed. He sees me now.
Yep.
I had a feeling. And I'll add an extra d6 for the Hunter's Mark. Or unless that's only per single hit.
I think you do it every time, right,
Let me quick check.
Joey?
I think it lasts for a minute, right?
I just-
It lasts for a minute.
Every-
It's
Every
Yeah.
attack on that creature.
Whenever you hit.
Yeah.
Whenever you hit, yeah. So
yeah.
so another 4 damage on top of that. So damage for the actual crossbow though. I'm a fool. 12
Ooh.
damage from the crossbow.
16 altogether.
That's the so just chunk, chunk, and it's all like a repeat. He's tinkered with it, so like a repeating crossbow. He can fit 2 bolts in it and just crank it up pretty quickly, just to mimic his crossbow expert feat.
Nice.
And yeah, so am I in a bush or is it a tree with some hedge, some shrubbery at the bottom?
You're in a bush.
Okay. In that case, then I'm going to hop onto. Do I hop onto him? You know, yes, I'm going to hop onto him in case I need to beat a hasty retreat. So, yeah, right. I'm now hopped. I've used half movement speed to jump on top of Cat.
Mhm.
And Cat is going to use the dodge action because I can't give him any. I don't want him to move anywhere just yet.
Okay.
And as an action, what would I give any instructions? I'll shout out to everyone, so focus fire! The one I just hit!
But remember, don't kill him.
Thank you, Ryben!
Why? From the bushes, you'll hear very low murmur.
All right. Anything else?
That is turn.
Okay. You will see this one over here will start moving his way straight into the fray and will wield his axe and try to hit Irakin. Take this! That is an 18 to hit.
That misses.
Well, sorry, at the start of his turn, the Berserker gains advantage on all melee weapon attacks. Second, it's okay, it's an 8, okay. 18 misses?
Yes.
All right. Well, he swings at you as you quickly, nimbly move out the way, and does nothing. But the Werber at the back will continue to try to attack Ozzo. So, as he missed it to impale you before, he is going to... what will he do? He will try to attack you first with his maul that he has. Okay, he can't do that. Okay, great. Also, maul attack coming at you. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit, yes.
Alright, so you take 11...
Actually, my hand is just gonna fling out into the air uncontrollably, and some like weird like clockwork symbols are gonna appear from it. I'm gonna use chronal shift.
Is that a reaction? Because you already used your reaction.
For shield?
Oh shit! Yeah, it is a reaction. Sorry, I forgot about the shield.
Which one's doing the attack right now?
The one right at the back next to Ozo.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that is 19 to hit. You take 11 points of damage. Of bludgeoning damage. And then after he hits you with the maul, you see the tusks. He just and tries to kind of just impale his tusk into you. 13? I'm missing it up.
That misses.
13 misses. Yep. Okay, well, that is its turn. Moving on. This berserker is going to move on towards this side. And he's going to get Dante into the fray as well. He's going to get onto Dante. Berserker is going to make a great axe attack against you. That's a 10. Miss. Alright, that's his turn. And then the last Werbor is going to... Well, he sees you as the weakest, but... Yeah, he's gonna see he wants to hit you because he missed you before. Alright. He's going to make his first. He comes in with his maul, tries to slam it into you. Your AC is
18.
18. That's a 12, so that misses. And the second.
Just quickly, is it this guy out from 30 feet? I've got it on like the map.
This guy.
Right, okay. Yeah.
This one right next to you. Yeah.
Okay.
And second, he tries to. He's getting so annoyed hitting against this shield that you've created. He's going to try to ram his head into you, and try to break through it with his tusks. That's a 21.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm
You
not
take.
sure if it helps, but I'll use the sentinel attack as soon as I see him attacking Wes. You're gonna see Dante flares his cape back, and he's gonna reach down and crack out his whip and smack the werebor in the face.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. You take 10 points of slashing damage from this creature, and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Is this to maintain a spell or just in general?
Just in general.
Okay.
The whip hits,
19.
and you are safe. That is fine. Do the whip damage.
7 points of damage.
Just hitting it, he kind of goes back from the attack and takes 10 points of damage. Pretty good. All right, that is their turn, and now it is your turn, Wes. Go ahead.
Right, just seeing that happens, before he even does anything, he goes into his coat, and just as he's about to, he pulls out a book, his arcane grimoire, and just before he opens it, he'll notice. Just a quick question: this guy up here at the front, is he within 30 feet of me? Because he's just on the cusp of it whenever I put an aura up.
Yeah.
So he's within 30 feet.
Yeah. He's in the square. Yeah.
Okay. So just as Wes is about to open the book, I believe, because it's 5 targets, I can target. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 target. They all get just whacked by a spectral quarterstaff as I cast Steel Wind Strike.
Oh my god, here it comes! This is gonna hurt.
Okay, so this is gonna take a while because I need to roll 5 plus 10 modifiers.
Where do you want to end up?
I can end up wherever I don't hit.
I think it's the
I'm just
last. I think you hit wherever the last creature is. That's
No,
where you.
I hit 5 targets. If I miss one of them, I can teleport to that location.
Is that how it works? Let me double check.
Yep, that's how it works.
But yeah, go ahead. Start making the attacks, and then I'll just have a
Right.
quick review on it.
So the first one, I'm just gonna roll these on I'm just gonna roll these on thingy. So the first one
Okay.
is a 13 to hit.
13 to which one?
The one next to me.
This guy?
This guy who attacked me first, yeah.
Oh, that hits.
That hits. Okay, so that's 10 damage to him.
My God.
Which I'll roll them all later. I'll just remind myself how many I've done. So that's 1.
Okay.
The next one is another 13 on the guy to the just here.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's 2. Then this one,
That hits.
29.
Yeah.
Yep. Next one will be this guy. That's
Natural
a crit.
That hits.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one's a crit, and then this guy on the outskirts.
Yep.
For the fifth one. 17.
That hits as well. They all hit. That one's a
Okay.
crit.
So
So you're rolling
just-
damage. 1 damage
just to
for
save-
all of them.
Yeah, just to save time, I'm going to roll the crit and just 1 damage dice. So the 60-10 I'll roll now is for everyone I didn't crit on. The 12d10 is for the one I did crit on. Okay?
Okay.
Just rolling 2 sets of dice.
Sure.
So
Go ahead.
that is 60-10 on the first one, which will encompass the 4 I did hit.
Yep.
And I'm just making sure it's... So that's 35 points of damage to all of them.
Right.
And then for the one I did crit on, 67.
Right. A second. That's a chunky amount of slice. And where do you want to end up? You want to stay there?
6. I actually, because I hit them all, I can't teleport.
Could you display the spell? Because I remember
Yeah, okay.
Martin teleporting either way. I
You
think.
hit or missed. So
Oh,
Yeah, when you.
you can teleport. Oh, yes, okay. In that case, I will teleport just here, which is within 5 feet of this guy in the back. And just be a bit closer to the Spectral Guardian.
okay, 67 points of damage. Damn. Okay.
67 points of damage really not knocked one of these guys out.
Well, they both look pretty wounded now, and the slash. You just see. Why don't you describe what everyone sees at that point,
Oh,
or do
so,
they even see anything?
As they're all just get knocked out, I then grab my staff that I've just been holding onto and then take a swing, as if I was meant to do the swing first, but the spell went off before I took the swing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They all get hit by a swinging bat, and then I swing the bat.
And as you hit him, you see it's just utter confusion where you just see the dent of this attack on them, and all of a sudden you just see them kind of almost crumpling to the
and
ground.
then I teleport to this one back here, and I just kind of say, "Hello, would you like to live today?" Also, my owl Charlotte is gonna fly 45 feet towards me.
Woohoo!
And she's just gonna help me out.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right.
Is it like when Talion in Shadow of Mordor does his thing where he just disappears and goes, stab, 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 and
Pretty
then appears back to where he was before?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Just but
That
being
was
whacked
so
with a
cool.
massive stick. It's a great spell.
It is a great spell. Erikin, it is you.
Yeah, Erikins looks around and sees. I can hear myself quite loudly. Erikin looks around and sees. So yes, I can prove it. Ancestors, and Erikin will enter a rage.
Oh.
As he does several ghost-like again Lord of the Rings Aragorn moment, ghost-like Goliath barbarians appear behind him, and he'll turn to the first wereboar and strike him with the ancestral spear. Yeah, 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And this is one-handed.
I'm assuming your
Oh,
weapon
that's
is magical?
It is. That's 10 plus 2 for the rage, so 12 damage.
Then with this, the spear spearing the head of the boar, you just see it. And as you pull the spear out, blood spatters as the boar just lands and collapses onto the floor, dead.
He does. In which case, you see the ghosts under the keen glow a little brighter as an aura appears around them, and they all appear healthier than they were before they did that. I gain 10 temporary hit points for killing him.
Nice.
So then, looking down here at the other guy. If what happens to the Ancestral Guardians? I guess they can't mob him to give him disadvantage. So does whoever I hit next get that?
Is it only on the first target? What does it say?
It says the target you hit first, it gets disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah. So that gets
Let's
used
see.
on him. If he lived, then it would have worked. But now the second
well.
attack would. Yeah.
The creature's advantage. When the creature's hit, that doesn't mention that. Yeah, then he'll come down here and he'll hit the guy to my left here,
That's all right.
and he pulls it out of him and kind of swings it around his head and goes for his neck.
Nice.
I'm sorry this is taking a long time, but the animated dice are extremely slow. 18 to hit.
Dante ducks and spins around, and 18 does hit.
3 plus 2 is 14 damage.
14. All right. Yep. Looks hurt.
Good. His his image at the other end of the group will unleash an attack of its own.
All right.
As the incarnation unleashes an extra attack.
Mhm.
Bum, 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 bum. On the remaining wereboar.
Oh, I just realised.
16, 27 to hit.
Are you an Echo Knight as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's cool. That's cool.
That hits.
27 to hit. Yep. And 3 and 9, 12. Another 14 damage to that guy.
Zoof. And the same way the spears through this time in your kind of ghostly shadowy form, it just impales this wereboar, and you just see as you pull out and kick him, you just see him slump and die behind.
Ancestors. Another 3 temporary hit points.
All right. Remember, they
He's
don't
getting
stack.
healthier and healthier and
They
bigger and bigger.
Do they? They don't. I
They
don't think
they
temporary
don't stack.
Yeah, temporary points don't stack. So I think 10.
Oh.
I think can you choose not to take that ability after that? Because I think the 10 will be replaced by the 3. It's kind of stupid like that.
I don't know.
So,
When you hit with a melee attack using the magic spear and reduce the target to 0 hit points, you gain 2d6.
yeah. I would
so
say.
whatever is higher, you can choose. I think.
Yeah, I think you can
Not
choose.
to
Keep
break
the 10 and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If that's how this works, absolutely.
yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And
That's-
yeah, from here, I'll leave that there. I think that's the fair thing to do. I could keep going, but I won't.
okay. No worries.
Thank
All
you
right.
for the assist.
You're very well.
All right, let me see. What's the speed of the berserker? All right, got you. After Urikan's turn, the one at the back, not knowing how he got hit and how he was wounded, he will stumble across. Yes, he will definitely go for the owl and whoosh, coming towards you, Ribbon, and he is going to attempt to hit you. Attack! That is a 10 to hit.
No.
All right. Woof. You just kind of scatter feathers in front of him, and he's just kind of confused as he misses with that attack. And great, that's his turn. It is
That's
now
the best
your
you can do. Disappointed creature.
Stand still. And then it is now your turn, Perdamon.
Okay. Perdamon Targatis will take out his holy symbol first, and he will start uttering some words of power. And as he does, he will hold his shovel with his skeletal hand. And as he does, you will see all this smoke starts appearing around him, and the shovel splits in two crystal ethereal shovels that move forward really fast towards the two barbarians as they start digging a hole underneath them. And the bells of the death start coming as I cast All the Dead on two creatures with my Death Reaper ability.
Nice. Okay. With that, what is the save that they need to make?
So let me just make sure.
wisdom save, I believe.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, wisdom.
Is the target missing any of his points?
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Yes.
they've all been hit. Yeah, they've all been
Cool.
hit. Yeah.
So
All right,
he's
wisdom
gonna
save?
tell us now. Yep. So if it's okay with you, same damage for both, just to make it easier.
Yeah, that's
or-
fine. Well, the top one makes it, so I guess he doesn't take any damage.
yeah, no damage.
But this one actually fails, and he'll take the 12 points of damage. Nice. All right.
Okay, let me just quickly double check something, because I think every time I do necrotic damage with a spell, I do extra. 1 second. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, cool.
Cool.
And I think that will be me because it's a lot of us, so I want to leave space for everyone else.
No
And I will
worries.
retreat to the shadows kind of again as the smoke starts to vanish.
Nice. And as that we move from this space, we go into the thick of the fight, and Dante, whip in hand, already striking one of the berserkers or creatures around. It is your turn.
I'll look at the one in front of me and I'll tell him, do you really want to die? Look at your other two friends.
Death is only a path for us. Die!
I was really hoping you'd say that.
I
And,
agree.
I was saying as well.
I'll take my whip and I'm gonna take the first slash and I'm going to whip it at his hand holding a weapon, just to do damage.
Sure.
19 to hit.
That hits.
9 damage.
Nice. All right. Magical
Still
weapon.
standing.
Still standing.
All right. Second hit. 21 to
hits.
hit. And I'll smite him. Why not?
Okay.
First level. So what is that? 2d8?
Yeah.
And please let us know what we see as you put smite through your weapon too.
So as he's holding his whip out, he's just going to. Oh fuck! Please work this time. Oh fuck! It's a very faint trace. You'll see a flicker of radiant energy go across the whip, and he's gonna slash at the boar man.
Well, the
Fuck,
berserker,
not enough.
the berserker. Yeah. All right.
Sorry, the berserker.
Yeah. As you wrap it around and you kind of pull the whip back, it tears into his hand, and he kind of puts his arm down, giving the opportunity for you to whip. And as you kind of focus on the divine energy pulsing through it, even though you feel not enough of it, you see it as it pierces through this berserker, just literally not in half, but just straight through his skull and up, like it would be of a blade, but it's just the tip of the whip that rips, and you just see a scatter of blood and brain kind of scatter above his head as he dies.
All right. I'm gonna very drunkenly and stupidly. I'm gonna try and rock around Irakin. Oh, don't let me fall on you, buddy. And I will get right about there. That's a good distance. I like that.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. That is your turn, and we go to our feathery friend, Ribbon. What would you like to do?
Ribbon. First he will walk slowly over towards here. He will stomp around the ground a little bit. Yeah, this will do. And he will open one of his wings and then the other one. He will see 2 portals appear from it, and he will cast woodland creatures, and you will see that he will summon 2 quicklings.
Quicklings? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, that were the purple tiny ones.
Ooh,
I sent you.
they are nasty
Very,
creatures.
very annoying creatures.
Yeah.
Quicklings. Yes. Give me 1 second. I have them ready right here. I'll put them on now.
In the meanwhile, you see Ribbon also creating a way bigger portal, and out of that portal you will see. Come on, work. Boom. You will see a quite large.
How large or huge?
It should be large, I believe.
Oop,
But,
okay.
yeah, thank you. Nice. A large, gigantic scorpion appear from it as he will summon a portal, and then you will see Ribbon. He will fly away and will stand safely in a tree as he will watch.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna add them in now because they seem to not pop up for you, but they will now. Where is it?
Oh, you're so cute.
Hiya, Quickling,
A blue
1.
one there.
Quickling, 2. Wait, before
I
I do
will
that.
summon that one to the other side. So
Yeah, 1 second. I just need to give you. Where is he?
One of them fall.
There is. Can it? Boom. Alright, done. Save. Wow. Okay, great. Cool. Alright, now you can control them. Boop. And then the other one is there. Boop. Great.
and then I will do it. Cool.
Yeah.
So first, okay, giant scorpion. There we go. I will first make a claw attack to the upper one first.
Question: summoning the creatures, is that an action or bonus action?
The speedlings, that's an... Oh yeah, that's an action. Fuck. Giant scorpion's only a bonus action, yeah.
Yep.
Never mind, then I will
Do you wanna
attack with the
record? Do you wanna
quick-
record something? I don't mind.
No, I would just stab them with the quicklings.
Okay, I say
Yeah,
summon.
there's a giant scorpion there.
Go
So I can make 3 attacks with each of them, so yeah, I will just... This
Jesus.
is the northern one first.
Okay.
I will just roll 3 of them, so it will be a bit easier.
My god, they're the worst. Hits.
I love them. Right, you will see that they will... they all have leashes on top of them, so you will recognize them that these are inhabitants of Ribbon's menagerie.
You're attacking this one
Uh,
first?
Then this guy first.
Okay. What's the total?
That's 8 plus 9 plus 7, so that's 3 times 8, that's 24.
24? Okay.
24.
Cool. He looks pretty wounded, but still up.
And then... Other quickling. Jesus, this is annoying. He's slightly worse compared to his brother, but he's trying.
Yeah. Well, one of them misses, but the other 2 hit. The 13 and the
So
17.
17 in total. Yeah.
17, alright. Okay. Yep. Looks wounded as well.
Great. Then you will see Ruben from probably this tree somewhere. He was taking notes while he's watching how his
Creatures fight.
we just fight for him.
Amazing.
Interesting.
And as from the tree, we look back to the genie who is there. Also, what would you like to do?
So, quick question before I get started. Eldritch Blast, is there a way to do that non-lethally, or is it just they're gonna die? Like,
If you're asking that, you'll take away a level of Warlock.
so...
You don't play
Aim for the
lethally.
knees.
The knees!
Just
You don't
decap
play-
the toes!
You don't
Yeah.
play lethally. No point.
That sounds something like
Making
that.
that
Like Pergamon would say, aim for the knees.
Okay, it's
Wait,
force
it does,
damage. but
it
it's
does force
also-
damage, right?
It's a little bit of lightning for the very first one, so there's the lightning involved.
For the very first
lightning will kill him, and we can flavor that.
Ah.
You can, if it's just force damage, then you can basically
Okay. So,
non-lethal that. But just for
you know what?
this,
Fuck it.
because you're
I'm not
Genasi
gonna
and
be
Genie.
taking up too much time. I'm just gonna do 2 Eldritch Blast because Warlock I could do that. The first one is gonna be I'll roll for it right now. Oh, I don't think it's gonna help. That's a did it come up
Oof.
the damage?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And it does have the +4 to it, so it's 15 +4 to this guy right here.
This
So
one
that's
here?
19 with yeah.
All right. This one you just see as Ozo releases this Eldritch Blast. You just see him fly a few distance away before he collapses and dies on the floor.
So it's like also, alrighty then, you'll feel a slight shock, but here we go, my friend. And then go like this, and then it'll hit initially like his gut, and then it'll be like a punch, and then you'll see like shock go to his heart, and then his heart just stops as he's moving. And I'm like, oh, okay, my grandfather did not tell me that part. Okay, I am sorry, Reuben. I am sorry about that. And then he's gonna do another Eldritch Blast on the other one. So let's roll that real quick.
Non-lethal, right?
Yes, preferably non-lethal. I don't think it's gonna hit. Oh,
That
it
hit.
came out 7. Okay. Never
No,
mind.
that hits.
Okay, it's just a
and with-
12 though. It's not the
It
4.
does the
The 4
12
is only
points of
one shot.
damage. Well,
Yeah, of course.
yep.
This one.
This one just lands, hits the lands against Ribbon Scorpion before it kind of collapses and falls unconscious onto the ground.
And I'll be like, aha, there you go, success.
And
And then
as that
that's the end of my
happens,
turn.
that is the end of the combat.
I love how on both of my characters I get the last fucking shots.
Hey,
Every goddamn time.
You benefit from rolling bad initiatives.
I'll just
that
keep
was
it
a
up.
that was a good break into like getting to grips with our character sheets. Well,
Yeah.
honestly, that was a good
Yeah,
way
it
to
was-
break us in.
I think that was good.
Mhm.
That was good. You're meant to have wolves this here as well, so I didn't add them, but you can add them next time. So they're your
That's
companions.
all right. That's all right. It's like Ugnip has been telling the wolves to beat it this whole time, but they're just following him along, and he's like, "No,
Yeah.
stay over there."
You see one of the wolves now at this time moves towards the boar and starts kind of gnawing into it, just
Yeah, Ugnip will
biting into it.
gesture to the dead one, say, "Yep, food. Go on, dig in. Hey, cat, go help yourself."
Whoa, hold on. Let me finish checking the bodies first.
Such
Quick,
a
make an
rich
investigation check.
culture. Such a rich
Right.
culture that these animals have.
I know, right? Right.
Maybe I can study their language if I try this, and it's just going to be
Oh
like using.
my god.
That is a good idea, Oz. You're improving. You know that.
Thank you.
No,
I'm
thank
telling you.
me. Thank me. It's clearly my influence.
Exactly. You see, my friend, I'm telling you, the University of the Aeroplane is where I got my master's. I'm telling you, they have a doctorate program.
I mean, it's clearly my influence that's making you better. You should be thanking me.
You see Dante kind of looking over one of the berserkers, and then you realize he's fallen asleep.
Oh. As I noticed that he is like completely drunk, kind of like half asleep with one hand in the pocket of the guy, I guess, or something like that. He was searching, I just like kind of fell asleep. I'll just have a look for him. Maybe try to see if I find something
make an
myself.
investigation check. Sure, no worries.
Will I just hold my holy symbol and guide myself because I'm not very investigative?
Sure.
If that's okay with you. Then?
Yeah. Do what you need.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna ask Mick.
While he's doing that, I'd like to tie the hands and feet of the guy here
it
to
all.
prop him against a tree, hands and feet tied together, and then we can ask him what the hell's going on. Leaning in on Ugnip's past proficiency as a city watchman, so basically a police officer of a sort, to maybe help with this. So he just props him up, ties him up, and we'll wait till everyone's done investigating, and then we'll continue.
All right.
Irakin will turn to the ghosts around him. Thank you, ancestors. You may rest, and he will no longer be in a rage. This is dismissed.
You just see them kind of turn around and then just walk away into the mist or into the forest.
Irikin, you might be the calmest angry man or the angriest calm man I've ever met.
Well, I can't be simple with everything, Ugnip.
Irikin, do you think one of these days I could ask them their stories, like just to have a talk with them, or is that not how it works? I am very still confused about that.
They are not very chatty.
I mean, I could do some sign language.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna get confused with your name again.
Perdamon.
Perdamon, that's the one. So
Yeah.
sorry, Cisco.
No,
Perdamon.
it's okay. Every time I keep trying to keep saying
Mo-
Pergamon instead of
Mo,
Perdamon. So
this is why I've decided to give nicknames for everyone. I've got Per, Aya, Ud, Ribs,
I'm gonna call
Og,
Perdamon.
and Dan.
I'm gonna call
Perry.
Perdamon
Not
Perry.
Dan.
I'm gonna call Perry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you Perry,
yeah,
Cisco.
I'm happy. Whatever I'm happy with.
I'm
Yeah,
just when I'm
whatever's easy.
when it's easier, but I'll try my best to say the
No,
character's
come on.
name.
It's
With
very
that
useful.
investigation, with a natural 20, and with the additional thing, you see something. Firstly, you look around. They have scraps of meat and rations. With the barbarians too. The boars. I'm just gonna call them boars. The wereboars. They seem to also have like some meat that they've kind of been chewing, but you notice something that they all have. They all have this kind of dangling of a clawed paw on their
I'll
neck.
kind of take it. All the food and every ration, everything, I'll start carefully packing into Dante's backpack without waking him up. Just shoving everything there that I find that is not the claw.
And you also find that they don't really have too much money, but altogether you get that they have like 40 gold altogether.
Yeah, so I'll put that on his backpack too, as well.
Oh, thank you.
Because I'm a pile of bones. I don't need these things.
Okay.
And I'll take the
Could I
claw and
ever-
I'll show
Could I cover my
everyone.
2 crossbow bolts?
Yes, you can. Yes, you may. Yeah, that's fine.
Do you reckon?
I envy that you could get your ammo back, you son of a bitch. I envy that.
Does
I didn't
anyone?
miss. So I
bolts,
thought I'd ask. Yes.
Do you recognize this claw?
Whoever wants to
Anyone?
can maybe make a religion check, I guess. If you're proficient with it, you can make it with advantage.
Oh, really? Okay, because I am a cleric. Okay, I'm good at
Can
that.
I come out of my drunken stupor for a minute?
Yeah, sure. You wake up.
Ooh, advantage because I'm religious.
I got a 14. That's bad either way. Actually, wait.
nice.
I can add a
18,
D4 to
what
that.
the
Hold
fuck?
on. I'm gonna add a D4 to that 14.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. 14 plus. Come on. Give me a 4. Come on. That's a 15. Just a solid 15.
Okay. Okay. Well,
You got a
Dante
15.
and
It's coming
Ribbon.
as a 1.
Oh.
Are you okay?
No, he was drunk.
Oh, okay. I thought that was lucky.
That's
all-
scared me, dude.
I look at
I
the-
was like, wait.
As I look at the claw more, you DM just quickly 1 second. My eyes will turn like inky black, and I will kind of tap into the memories of a past life to try to figure out what
Sure.
that is. So I'll add a D6, I think. Luke, help me. It's a D6, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
D6. You can add
Thank
to an
you.
ability check.
Yeah, so I'll do that. Oh, nice. Okay, that might make a difference. So that'll be
22?
Yeah,
Or
22. Yeah, as well.
Dante, Ruben. Yeah, I think this would really focus on what Ruben may have seen around. Maybe you might have read something about it. But the two kind of religious folk immediately recognize this, and it is not a really good sign. Immediately, the name Malar gets to your head. You are
Will I know
known.
him?
Yeah, you kind of remember. You know that whoever the followers of this deity is, they are very wild in nature, and he is known as multiple names. He's known as the Beast Lord, or the Wild Hunter, or the Master of the Hunt. But he's also known as the Black-Blooded One. He loves bloodlust, and he loves bestial savagery. And you realize that from the decapitation of the head of the deer, and the pool of blood that you see around you. He is the epitome of dark, bloody side of nature. And the more favorable aspects was worshipped by those who kind of identified with wild nature, grace, and mostly like predators. But it is strange that there are so many followers in this area. And if there is something of many followers, then something is going on. You do not know if it's connected and why and what is happening around. But it starts to click that what the three satyrs is saying, that they have seen wild people more recently within the last 10 days in this area.
I'll kind of make eye contact with Dante as I figure that out and say aloud what you are saying, DM. Like the whole, he's called Mala, the blooded one, blah, blah, blah. I just keep saying the whole thing aloud, like I'm telling a story. This is a lot of a coincidence. This is start to make sense.
I wonder.
What do you guys think?
Are they cultists?
Bad
here?
news.
Yeah, it's
Well,
very bad
I have
news.
an idea. Hey, Purdy, come and stand next to me, and Hurricane, stand next to me as well. Both of you just look scary. Perry, you don't really need to do much help with that. You look
I'll
like
kind of
you, but do not
face
speak
a skeleton,
because you
yeah.
not. The second you start speaking, no one's going to be the slightest bit scared of you. All right, Hurricane, sort of.
Okay.
All right, and
But one minute. Eric, kind of stick his hand in a wound and just kind of put blood down one side of his face.
you mad genius.
That is so unsanitary.
You have the gift of the theater, my friend.
I'll cover
I
my
have to look
face
scary.
slowly.
So you have one side, you have Erikin.
No, don't.
No.
I was
you
going to
don't
say
want me
to Parademon, uncover the face.
Oh,
so
all
let's see
right.
your beautiful, terrifying visage. Stand next to me. Don't speak.
Imagine like the
because
Batman,
you're-
you know, like the
Two-Face.
Two-Face from Batman. Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
special. Like
Exactly.
So one
Eric,
has
can you
blood
stand
on one side and the other one's got a charred face.
Yeah. The idea behind this is because I'm fishing for this. If we're going to intimidate this guy, it's going to be they two working together just by being there. So because I'm fishing for an advantage with their intimidation.
I'll give you my chart
as he
side
gets-
then.
Yeah, perfect. That's beautiful. And they say, Ryben, come down from the come down here. Untie, I guess. No, untie him. Sorry, wake him up.
Wait, why do I
Ivan?
have to do it?
Do you not want to?
Can I keep
All right,
him
fine.
afterwards?
Yeah, of course. If
He will
doesn't-
quickly
yeah.
switch down. I rather had one of the boars, but this one will do
tried.
fine
I
as
mean-
well.
Just wake him up.
Okay.
Like that, or something.
Yeah, he will smack him with his feathers, with his plus one strength.
And you see him
I'll
kind
make
of
ghostly noises as well,
yeah.
kind of around him, just to
You
help.
you
Just
see
have a
him
third.
kind of turning his head around, opening his eyes, and then he sees you all.
What do you want?
Well, we'd like to know, sir. Who's Malar? Why do you follow him? Why are you here? Oh, by the way, if you're not going to be cooperative, well, my associates here, he gestures to two behind him looking very terrifying,
I get
are
really close.
less reasonable than me. And he's sort of toying with his hand crossbow right now while he's talking to him.
Kill me if you wish. My benevolent flowing to the ground. When it does, as the full moon rises, it will be summoned.
I mean, we could bottle up your blood so that it never touches the ground if you'd like.
You just told me I could keep it.
Well, not his blood. What if we need spare blood? Do you know what blood type he is?
Do you know how many creatures I have that have blood? We have plenty
Red.
of blood.
And more blood is useful.
Gentlemen, getting wildly off topic here. All right, you're going to be uncooperative. Let me put this another way. How would Malar feel about a failure going back to him? Because clearly that's what you are right now. And my associates here can send you to him as a complete and utter failure. And he gestures to them both.
You are not to judge me. He will judge me. And I have hunted many of your kind as well. Pathetic. I'll chew your head off. Get your blood spill all over my body. Repeat it. And he tries to
You see him, he tries to kind of lunge at you, but he realizes he's chained.
Yeah, he's tied up.
Ugnet,
Hmm?
Can I?
Yes.
I think. Don't get me wrong. The intimidating approach is. It's always almost amazing watching the interrogation, but let's try something else instead. You like
By all
Malar, right?
means.
Hey, and I'm gonna smack him in the face a little bit. Do you like Malar?
Yeah.
Oh. Be a shame if you were marked by a different god. Don't you think? Wouldn't Malar be disappointed in you?
You want to brand me?
Oh. Brand, mark, whatever you want to call it.
Unless you wish, brand me and let me go. I'll just come and hunt you down.
Really? Is that really what you think?
I kind of like slowly put my skeletal finger on his face like that. Kind of like slide it.
Why don't you go ahead and mark him a little bit, Parademon?
He'll try to bite your finger, by the way.
Oh no! It kind of falls off.
I'll roll to hit. Hold on 1 second.
Oh no!
I'll be like, all right, gentlemen, clearly he
Nate,
doesn't
you
really
move it that
care.
way.
So I always find a good factor is height, and he is going to cast Levitate on this chained up creature. I need him to make a con save DC 17.
Ooh.
What
why?
are you?
Why
What
are we
are you
levitating
attempting to do? So I know you're levitating, but what is it?
He's tied to a tree right now.
Yeah, that's what
He's
I'm
not
saying.
in the
Tied to a tree. He's
What-
leaning against the tree with his hands
Oh.
and feet in front of him,
Yeah.
tied up.
So he's going to levitate 20 feet, and every turn, as an action, every 6 seconds, I can get him another 20 feet, another 20, another 20, another 20, and as soon as he hits 60, I'll be like, are you feeling like talking yet, my friend? It does not feel good when you have to come down.
Make an intimidation check, and I'll give you advantage with all this kind of things happening, the threats.
We're wearing him down. We're wearing him down.
Yeah, you're wearing him down.
I appreciate the generosity.
There's nothing generous. I'm just saying because he may have
I
fear
am
of
adding-
heights.
I am adding a D4 to
Might?
that.
Well, he does.
It's an 18 total.
And I will turn me down.
Ah, so now you feel talkative, my friend. Very well, and I'll put him down another 20, so he's at I think it's 40 at this point, and I'll be like, before I fully let you down though, gentlemen, what questions did you want to ask? I did not think this far.
We just want to know what his folk are doing around here and where we might find more of them.
Oh,
What
and if
are
they have
your-
alcohol.
And
What are your folk doing? And for every question you answer, I will let you down.
There's so many questions. Who's going first?
How many of you are there? Where is your leader? What are you doing here?
The followers of Malar are many. There we are gathering.
And he'll go
The
down another 20
arrival.
feet, so he's at 20.
Of his summoning.
For the arrival of his summoning, is it? Is it?
Hmm.
Yeah, okay.
And
Alright,
he's still 20 feet up. Any other questions?
Oh yeah,
Where is
yeah,
he
yeah.
summoning?
Yeah, what else?
There's something in Malar.
I think when you wish, find your way to what these people call the Eternal Spring. And your blood shall be helpful for the sacrifice. While all
Wow.
fools and twisted.
Well, Ozo, he's been quite healthy. Bring him down. Bring him down.
Wait.
All right.
You forgot the
wait.
main question.
Yeah,
okay.
I have one more as
I'm
well.
keeping him at 20.
Okay, I'll let you go first. Right on.
Oh, all right. So everything is happening when the blood moon happens, you said, yeah? Or the full moon? Is that the ritual?
He looks, kind of tilts his head, and you can already see the moon is already quite risen high. You don't know from this kind of perspective if it's actually a full moon or if there's still a day away or something. But
Just an important thing as well. Is the moon has the tears of Selûne like we were in Ferrum, or is it slightly like more like a fey moon without that? You know, little bits floating
I
around.
assume it's like a Fey moon. It's not like the one in the material plane because we're in the full, like in the pocket dimension of the Feywild.
yeah, I agree with that. So it's more like a fey moon as well, but it is.
Oh wow, okay.
It is
Nearly
full. Yeah.
Oh,
nearly
it's full already.
Well, you can't tell if it's full if it, but
almost,
you know,
perhaps.
almost.
Yeah? Okay.
You hear a thunderstorm in the distance.
And then I'll just raise him up another 20 feet. I can go all the way up there, my friend, if you want to.
Yeah,
hold on.
I'll look at Dante because I know he had a question. I'll say,
All right, you go, Dante.
All right, the most important one. Do you guys have alcohol or any sort of drinks?
That is a very important question, actually.
Very.
Not here.
All right, and then I'll move
Is he,
him 20 feet
is
down.
he lying?
I mean,
Make
Of course, they're not here.
Make an insight check.
I mean, I'm
Look
going to lower him.
looks at looks at Dante, just like when he says he's not here, and he goes, "Is he lying?" I'm like, well, I look around, and I go, "Of course he's not lying, you idiot."
He's
And I'll
Can
be
you
like-
really see the brewery over there? It's
And I'll be like, okay, so our questions are almost done. Reuben, do you need his bones or no?
I prefer to keep him alive, yes.
But bones intact, yes? Because I can either do this nicely or meanly.
No, he answered the questions. Don't harm him.
Well,
Well,
he
I
tried to
don't
bite
care
me.
about the kneecaps. I already made it clear. So
That is a fair point. But
Well, you know-
seeing as...
The
Yes,
followers of such cults and gods like this, from what you've described and considering some of the things he's done around here, that would be a call for execution for the most civilized people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean,
why
checking
you
this out-
follow Mala? Is that have you always followed Mala, or is that something new?
I do not need to answer your questions. You are pathetic creatures. Get me down so I can kill you all.
and
Hey.
I'm just going to raise him up
Yeah, just
another
go ahead and drop him.
20 feet.
Ozo,
and then I'll-
Dozo, how about you bring him down? Wink, wink.
Nice
nudge, nudge.
or mean? Oh, okay. And since it's been going on, it's a 10-minute length, so I'm going to get him up to 200 feet.
no.
And then I'm going to be like, all right, my friend, enjoy the drop. And then he just drops concentration. And that's 20 d6s, please.
wow.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take a
damn it.
couple of feet back behind
Sure.
a tree to
Roll
avoid the
if you want
scatter.
to.
We all step back.
Yep, I'll go back quickly as well.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's d20s. I wanted d6s. So there's 20 of these because he was 200
Wow.
feet up.
That's amazing.
And
Yeah, I thought Harold was kind of merciless. Oh wow, really? Oh, that's
I mean,
terrible.
he wants to go as God, but he's going as a failure. Maybe we've done him a favor, maybe we've not.
That 68 points of damage, that is not a lot.
That is a
Well,
lot, actually.
what you all hear is as he's released, you hear. Splat.
Give him. Oh, and right before he splats, also I was gonna say, give him a minute. It kind of takes a bit of time, but there are minutes.
Give him a minute.
Velocity.
The very second he hits the ground, Ugnip just goes, "Newt, motherfucker."
And I'll be like, now I see why grandfather did that all the time. Whenever he kicked people out.
I asked
Really?
for only one alive creature, and still you managed to fail.
You have Ugnip.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I got it. Raven, that was not my proudest moment, but I've always wanted to do that.
Look, Ryben. We'll have plenty of time to find more reasonable creatures.
You gotta admit though, Raven, that was kind of cool, right?
It was pretty good. If you hadn't done it, I would have put a crossbow bolt in his neck. So
I must
I
admit
know,
I have
so-
done it plenty as well, so I don't
Yeah,
blame
but
you.
from that high? Actually, yeah, who am I kidding?
Wait.
He probably has.
Where
Oh,
are
I can show you how high I go, and he will
Hello?
touch you and he will fly up.
Hello,
so-
is it all over? Have you taken care of the
Oh,
bad guys?
oh, Targo.
Yeah.
Yeah, come out.
Is
Yep.
anything really
Ah.
ever over?
Thank you. We were getting worried. Come on, Funagi. Atielo.
watch your step. There's a bit of a mess here.
Oh God, what have you? Eh.
That one there, it was kind of
You
into
fell.
yeah. That is true. He did fall.
He had a
just
bad
slipped.
fall. He had a bad fall.
Yeah.
You know, we do not ask questions. You know, we just want to get home. So
But you did ask a question.
Hey, we're gonna
Yes.
get you home.
sorry, I
Okay.
guess I shouldn't have. Okay, this is going to make me sick. I think and you should see. Oh, it's okay, Dragos. Come on. You don't let it out. And you just see him just puking on the side. Okay, good. Okay.
You know, you get used to sitting. Creatures get dropped, and I mean, sometimes they make noise. Sometimes they land. Sometimes they only break their legs, and you know, it gets really messy at some point.
It was a bad fall.
Let us make sure we do not get onto your bad side, but we hope that you still continue to take us home, please.
Sure.
Of course, yeah. And while we're at it, maybe you could tell me some stories of the Feywild. Like, you know, I don't know how your guys' week was last week.
Sure, we can tell you.
Yeah.
You're not going to kill me if we get bored or anything, right?
No.
That's a
Of
bad
course not,
story.
my friend. No,
Oh.
I mean, my friend, I should let you know. I told my grandfather about the sloth that just crawled for hours and hours to get across the street. No, trust me, I can turn anything into a good story.
Okay, we have plenty. Okay, let's go. We're actually not too far from here now. Just maybe half an hour away. Let's head to the plateau, and then from there we hope to. Please don't kill anyone at the plateau. They're all nice people, not like these people.
Yeah,
So-
fair enough. Fair
Right.
enough.
We
Fair enough.
won't.
Are
I
you
mean,
sure?
is it normal that? Yeah. I'll look at the others. Do you know anything about Malar? The guys we killed, they told us they were followers of Malar.
You know,
Is that normal?
I honestly do not. We do a lot of drinking and having sex and stuff like that. We don't really care of whatever you're talking about, but we do know people that do. So just get us back
All
home
right.
so we can drink. I mean, we can be safe.
Let's go then. I cover my hood completely in my face before I start speaking because they will be horrified otherwise. And yeah, I just start follow. Let's
All
go.
right. And
As they're walking, you see Ugnip kind of scratching the ears of some of the wolves before anyone turns to look at him. So, no.
and you
I
just
would
see
like
the
to
wolf.
check that if I could.
Yeah, I have a passive perception of 17. I believe I saw
Oh.
that.
Can I roll?
I
Sleight
have
of
a
hand.
passive perception of 10,
Sleight
so
of
I'm just
hand?
enamored with the
Sleight of hand, you're
staters.
trying to sneak.
Sleight of
a bet.
hand? Stealth?
You're trying to sneak a
Deception?
bet.
What do I do?
Stealth? I think it's stealth.
Stealth.
No.
All right.
21.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
think no one noticed.
Yeah, no
Anyway.
one.
I will roll perception.
You can't. He's not.
Pass.
You're not
Passive, huh?
actively looking
Damn it.
for stealth.
Damn it.
Someone
Oh, well,
dropped
I'm,
out.
No,
I'm,
no,
I'm
we
easy.
dropped
I'm
Mark.
easier than.
Mark
Oh
dropped.
no!
Ah, he came back.
He's back.
Roll. It'd be fun. Do it.
Sure. If he allows it.
Yeah, it's kind of a lengthier walk and everything again. You just go like, hey, how you doing there?
24.
Yeah, you do see him scratching their ears, and he thinks he's been pretty sly about it. But you do notice him do it every now and again.
You
All
read the
right.
mail, so like it behind just on their belly as well.
Wait, what are you talking? Shut up!
Just saying.
And
You
as
seem to like pets.
And as you all begin to head and follow back with these satyrs towards the plateau, we will go ahead and end the session here today and continue on from next week to find out what will happen to these amazing, strange adventurers. It's been a delight knowing them all and getting to know what they're like. But until then, thank you for everyone here for playing. Thanks for everyone at home for watching. Thanks to Dan Curtis and Tim Webster for all their art and music that they have done. And if we do not see you tomorrow or on Sunday for the Eye of Observation and the Dining Room Review, we'll definitely see you next week. So please continue watching, stay magical, and have a good week. And goodbye.
Yay, goodbye.
Boy.
Thank you as well, Mo.
That's all right.
All the best.
Bye.
Amazing.